Onyx, that was so nice, Bubba. Now you got bone. Show everybody I'm happy. We were just a little bit emo yesterday. Birthdays are hard for some people. Right? Are you happy? Where's your bone? Where's your kitty? Where's your bone and your kitty? Huh? Frog dog? Little gerbil. Frog dog and gerbil girl. Frog dog and gerbil girl. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle. Good girl. What are you doing, crazy girl? Crazy. Get that carrot top. Get it. Get that little carrot top. There you go. Two dogs living their life, huh? Oh, he's easy weezy. Wheezy, wheezy, beezy, peasy. Hi. Hi. Good morning, the sun is out. Hopefully the snow will melt. Good morning, the sun is out. Hopefully the snow will melt. What? What? Carrot top girl. Gonna girl. Uh-oh. 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 Does it taste weird this morning? Good morning, Zook. How are you? We're doing well. Thursday morning, Friday Junior. Can't complain about that. Kitty was playing with the dogs, but of course, as soon as I logged on here, they stopped. So, good. Any plans for your Thursday? How about you, Luna? What are your plans for your Thursday? Oh, it's Friday in Australia. Nice. Happy Friday to you, our new Australian friend. This is the first time you've seen our channel, or have you popped in before? Getting our sun rays today. First time. Well, welcome. Welcome to the Pittie and Kittie Committee. Well, hi, Harley. You're from Australia too? That's awesome. I don't think we've ever had Australians in here before. Must be because of the time. What time is it over there? Harley, have you seen us before, or is this your first time seeing the Pittie and Kittie Committee? Good day, Harley. It's midnight? Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So it just turned Friday. That's cool. I've always wanted to go to Australia. Well, welcome. Welcome to the Pittie and Kittie Committee. This is what we do. There's our Pittie. Our kitty is down there doing something. And then we got the little gang. We got Xena, she's a little porky. We have another black kitty somewhere. Come here, Biba. And it is about 7:30, 8 o'clock a.m. on Thursday for us here in the Midwest United States. You have 3 pit bulls, a cat, and a bird. That's awesome. How old are your pitties, and how do they all get along? You got your hands full. And you have an American Staffy. God love us Pittie Staffy owners. Glad you found our channel then. That's awesome. See, people think pit bulls or staffies are so scary, and 3 of us have pit bulls with cats. And she's the biggest baby. She's probably the weakest link of the whole bunch. Not really, but like, she's the biggest baby. She's the most submissive. 5, 2, and 3. Aww. Thicker than a snicker. Hannah knows. Oh, Kendeji Faith. Della, she is a little sassy. I call her Little Devil sometimes because she's sassy, but other than that, that's the biggest devil part she's got. Pat, 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 pat. Say hi, Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Yep, our cat rules the house too. Onyx, that one that you saw back there exploring, he's the alpha of the whole pack. Yes, Zook, it is how you raise them. That's exactly right. That one's about that, you know, nature versus nurture versus nature. Of course, they have the ability to be destructive because they're so muscular and strong. However, it's all how you raise them. Same with humans. All right, you get a 7-foot tall, thick as a brick, muscular man. But if he was, you know, raised to be a gentle giant, he's not gonna be as destructive or aggressive. Same with pitties. It's all about how you raise them, exactly. He and I thought of you this morning because I hopped on and I saw we had gotten a comment yesterday on one of Luna's birthday posts about like, oh, poor dog, she looks so sad, get her out of the bed. And it just like made me feel bad. So I deleted the comment and then I removed my little shorts post because I was just like, I don't want her looking like she's just so depressed, and people don't know that she's just kind of emo. But I thought of you because I remember you saying that, how sometimes people's comments like just hit the wrong way, and I was just like, screw it, I'm taking it down. All right, Okendenji, Faith, tell us why you think that. Yeah, that's Luna. That's Luna. It was her birthday yesterday. She's 8 years old. And we got Luna the Pittie, and we got Xena the Porky. Yeah, Luna puts up with her little sister all day long, don't you, Luna? All day. All day that little one's in your face, isn't she? Even on your birthday. Are you going to do upside down dog for the people? How's the weather? It's still cold this morning, but it looks like it's going to get up to like 40, 5 today, so I'm hoping the snow starts melting before I need to get my car out of the garage so I can get it out. So hopefully the snow will do the work for me and I won't have to shovel. Or I'm sorry, the sun will do the work for me and melt the snow and I won't have to shovel. So fingers crossed that happens. But yeah, we're good. We didn't have any down power lines or anything. Kept our power. My mom's power went out from like, I think 9 p.m. until the next morning around 9 a.m. But we're good over here. Oh, thank you. Here you go. You can have your carrot back. Oh my God, Okandenji, you're the evil devil one. What are you talking about, starving a living creature? I think you need to reassess. Reassess, buddy. I don't think she'd turn aggressive. I think she'd turn annoying. She'd be in my face all the time. Yeah, literally, Okandenji. With respectfully, you have no clue, buddy. No clue at all. And you know what? I don't know you, and I hope this doesn't come off too harsh, but like people like you are the problem. You know, go do some research. Go do some immersion experiences. Get around a pit bull. I don't know, maybe you live in the hood where people, you know, literally do raise pit bulls to fight, and like that's a whole different cultural thing. I've had really deep conversations with men that live in the South, in Florida, and culturally they were raised. Pit bulls aren't pets, you know, they're like it's a commodity, and so they raise them to be aggressive, to fight, to make them money. And so I can see how somebody would have a skewed outlook on pit bulls if that was the case. But also, like, at what point do you change your way of thinking in your mindset and recognize, like, wow, what we're doing and how we're treating these animals aren't right, aren't good. I mean, I hate to like bring it into like race and stuff, but like if nobody, like the civil rights movement would have never happened if somebody wasn't like finally like, hey, this isn't okay. Like this may have been how we have done things for so long, but like it's not okay, it's not right, we need to change things. And I think same with raising pit bulls to fight or not acknowledging that's a nature versus nurture thing. Oh, I need to catch up. I'm over here in my rant. I'm behind on comments. Sorry, guys. Okay. People. She was just chilling in a warm home on a fluffy bed with more crazy people. Like she was just chilling in a warm home on a fluffy bed. Yeah, she was. She was just chilling. Also, she had a crown on her head that she probably didn't quite enjoy, but she was tolerating it. So yeah, she probably did seem a little bit more emo. Zook said, some people are just negative. Don't listen to them. Facts, Zook. Thank you. She's a beautiful color. She's black, but like in the summertime, you can kind of see them. She gets these little red hairs that stick out, like little highlighted red hairs. It's almost like a little brindle. I think I read that a lot of these black dogs have that reddish undercoat. Okay, and then I saw Okandenji's comment about not giving her food for a few days, and I'd see her true colors. And then Zook said, Okandenji, you have no clue. Facts. Cat Girlie said, aw, thank you. I think so too. I can walk my 3 pit bulls off leash. They get along with all dogs and cats. See? That part. Harley said 100. Semtex. Mike Tyson said it best. The internet made people too comfortable running their mouth without getting punched in the face. Facts, Semtex. I like that. I'm gonna pin that one. I always forget to pin messages that I like. Mike Tyson said, the internet made people too comfortable running their mouth without getting punched in the face. Exactly. Zook said 100. Zook, I walk Luna off leash too, and she stays right by my side because I did it from a pup. You guys are good pit bull owners. Go off on him. I love it. And you have to be a pack leader because she can be a little sassy bia. You know, these pit bulls, they're smart. I mean, she's smart. This little dog, she just wags her tail. She's just happy, and she's smart too, but she's happy, happy, happy. And she'll think about things. I mean, like, you can see her little brain. I'm like, come in, and she'll kind of stop and think like, all right, so what is the risk versus benefits of me staying out here and making her tell me again? Like, she just she'll challenge. So yeah, some breeds, Pit Bull, Akita, German Shepherd, you have to be the alpha. So they're not meant for first-time dog owners. Okendaji, I'm gonna call you Okay. I always call you Faith. No, that's too nice for how you're acting. I'll call you Okay. Y'all are delusional. Well, what's funny, Okay, is that you're literally talking to a group of people, 3 of us who have pit bulls, and you're trying to challenge us. So tell us, where do you get your facts? Why are we the delusional ones? Right. It's a cultural thing, right? So if you do live somewhere else where dogs are raised as a commodity or as protection, I can see why you would feel that way. But again, we have to at some point kind of recognize, like, wow, maybe how we thought we were doing things isn't quite working. It's not quite right. I trained it for guard purposes, not sleeping on my bed all day. It turned to a killer. Well, then you're absolutely the problem there. You can train a golden retriever to be a killer. I've grown up around pit bulls, boxers. My friend had an Akita, and I've been bit twice in my life by a dog. And you know what breed of dog bit me? Both times it was a dachshund, a dachshund, a little wiener dog. Yep, and Zook said, I don't need to train a dog to guard me. They do it naturally out of love. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just like Huskies, I dare you to try to boss them around. They are smart. Yes, I forgot to say Huskies. Huskies especially, I think they're probably like #1 of the breeds. So smart, right? They're kind of like, all right, bet. You tell me what to do? Yeah. And of course they listen out of respect, but you can see their little wheels turning, like contemplating, do I listen? Do I need to listen right now? Will I still get food and treats later if I decide to ignore her? You've been bitten by... Are you happy, Luna? I saw little happy pounds. Get your toy. Get it. Get your little toy. Get your little toy. Oh, there's the kitty. So he runs the show. Yeah, Luna gets nervous when he comes around sometimes because he gets a little bit too excited. So she's kind of like, oh God, is he going to attack me right now or just play with me? Right, Luna? It's okay. He's going to play with you. He's going to play with you. Oh, you're going to play with him too? You're so goofy. You're the goofy girl. You're so goofy. Oops, my fingernail just went up your nose. Sorry. Yep, never a bad dog, just bad owners. Exactly. Harley said 100. And Hannah said yes. Probably to the Husky comment, and yes, true, Zook. Yeah, Hannah, we got 2 Australians in here today. Harley and Zook are from Australia. It's Friday night at 12:18 a.m. for them. Or what, probably 12:25 now or something. Yeah, Dirty Chicken, welcome. We got doggies this morning. I miss Luna on my bed. The boyfriend don't like it, though. Girl, I hear that. I'm kind of, well, I'm not really actively dating anymore, but I kind of was for a little bit. And Hannah and I decided that on my dating profile, I need to put must love dogs. And I definitely need a guy that's, like, okay with, like, the dogs being on the bed. Of course, once things change, like, we can reevaluate, get some dog beds or whatever, but my dogs come close to first. I mean, definitely first right now. Of course, when I get a human, I would be open to compromise. So that would be, I think about that though sometimes. I'm like, oh, like last night I had all 3 of them just like right next to me, and I'm like, I love this, and at some point I love to have a human. I literally thought that. I'm like, I need a king size. The little one is a Porky. She's a Pomeranian Yorkie mix. I wasn't looking for a designer dog. I mostly just got her because she was so ugly. She was cute. She was the last of the litter, the little runt, the only black one. Nobody wanted her. She looked like she got electrocuted because her hair was going every which way. She had one ear up and one ear down. And she needed a home. And she fit in with our little black pack, and she has like the little white chest like Luna does. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're perfect. You're coming home with us. You're coming home with us. And she's just been a little light. She's definitely different than the Pittie. Completely different, but she adds some spice to our life. Doesn't she, Luna? You have a Papillon called Miko and a Staffordshire Bull Terrier called Roxy. Well, that was nice, Zizi. Are you giving Luna your bone? You're a nice little puppy. She's usually stealing the bone from Luna. I love how we have all the Staffordshire Bull Terriers owners in the house. Yeah, the guard dog is actually the cat. Yes, okay, the guard dog is the cat, Onyx. He's the one that's kind of checking out the scene, always wondering what the heck's going on and on alert. Yeah, I don't have a guard dog, I have a guard cat. Yeah, Ani. Sweet girl. Yeah, not Luna for sure, you're right. We don't do guard dogs, that's an antiquated idea. Get yourself like home security, like an alarm or something. I don't know, set spikes out or something. Get yourself, I don't know, I don't like support guns, but I don't know, animals are to love and cuddle on. We don't use them as protection. Davy Jones, what's up? What have I stumbled into? A pity puddle. We're having deep discussions about breeds of dogs and whether they're meant to be in the bed or as guard dogs. What do you think? Guys, hold on one second. I gotta do something. My tripod broke. I don't have anything to set you up with. All right, there you go. Oh, there's Biba. She's our other kitty. She's our little female kitty. George would be your guard dog, even though I don't make him that way. It's just his breed. Yeah, what is he again? Oh, German Shepherd Healer. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Which one is the naughtiest? Onyx is the cat. He's the most naughty. Let's see, what has he done in the last 24 hours that has been naughty? He woke me up twice last night trying to get a door open, so all I heard was like... Sorry, oh, that was me, sorry. So he woke me up twice last night trying to get the sunroom door open. He woke me up by getting the closet door open. I woke up to a few cupboard doors being open this morning. He's the naughty one right there. I think he knocked a few things over last night. That woke me up. So yeah, he's the naughty one. Yeah. She's good. She's loud. She likes to be loud at night. So that makes her kind of naughty sometimes. She likes, I call her the little turd burglar. And you guys can probably figure out why. So that's a naughty thing that she does. She's gotten a lot better with that, but actually I don't think I've seen you do that in a long time. I don't think, with the bad weather recently, we recently had a blizzard, so she had like 2 accidents inside, which she hadn't done for a long time, and she's only like a year old, so, you know, she's still kind of a baby, and she's tiny, a little bladder. But yeah, she did not want to go outside, so she came in and went inside. I was not very happy about that. Holla playa. I don't know, I kind of like the unnatural look. She's not a designer dog, and I'm not going to stress her out by taking her to a groomer. I'll do whatever grooming I have to. I'll cut her nails. But I kind of like the raggedy, ragamuffin, scruffy look. She's not a little pocket princess that's going to be all perfectly groomed and stuff. We just keep it natural over here. Not the turd burglar. She literally is. It used to drive me. I would get so upset. Cause it's just disgusting. And then, she'd want to come and kiss me later. And every time she'd want to, kiss my face or lick me, all I could think of was, what have you burglarized recently? But you've gotten a lot better with that, haven't you? I don't think I've seen you have one little turd in your mouth in a long time. Well, that's a lie. I think that's a lie, actually. The other day, I think that I know you brought it somewhere. Yeah. Oh, you okay? She gets these little, like, sniffy things every now and then. Yeah, she's okay, Luna. Are you okay? You got something in your nose? You want to go get a drink of water? Why don't you go get a drink of water? That might help. That's Onyx, too. We have a little gate in our bedroom, and he'll jump over that 1,300 times a night and make loud noises. Zizi is perfection with her wild hair. Thank you, Hannah. I think so, too. And hi, Julie. You think she looks fine? Thank you. Dirty Chicken, which is a cute name, too. How do I say Zizi? It sounds like the letter Z. Zizi. Her name's Zena. We spell it Xena. And then my brother gave her the nickname Zena, or Zizi. Dirty Chicken used to be a dog groomer, and from what you see, she looks fine. She's definitely scruffy. She definitely looks like a little ragamuffin. I'm sure the average person would probably groom her, but we're just not going to do that. We're going to keep it natural over here. I give her little trims here and there as I need to. Clean her eyes out. Cut her nails. But she's just going to be a little dirty gerbil. That's who she is. Someone called her the Chernobyl gerbil once. Holla, you be nice to my friend Dirty Chicken. You're the one in here, coming in here, start smack. Talking about my babies. I'm going to go with her professional opinion over holla at a playa, though. What credentials do you have to tell me how my dog should look? Tell me that. Thank you to everyone who double tapped your screen. I appreciate you guys. It's been a fun morning chat. It's usually just me and Hannah talking. She does look like Toto from Wizard of Oz. I think so too, which makes me even more happy because I love that movie. You got a little lamb. Well, please don't tear it up. You can suck on it, but don't tear it up, okay? Zizi loves that toy. There you go. Yeah, so you can suckle on it. There you go, babe. Do any of your pitties or dogs do that? Luna will suckle on toys. It's so cute. She gets her little paws, she holds it, and then she kind of like make biscuits, and she'll suckle on it. Yes, Hannah, have a great day, girl. Thanks for popping in. We're not usually used to chatting in the morning. We usually chat at night. I said it, that she's be groomed? Oh, I don't think she needs to be groomed. I think I need to just brush her, and I don't even think I need to trim any of her little hairs. I don't think I said she needs to be groomed, but if I did, then I lied. I don't really mean that. No, I don't think she does. I think she looks fine the way that she is. Do all Pittie staffies suffer with skin allergies? I know it's a common thing. I've heard that. She, thankfully, she does a lot of licking, but she doesn't like lick her paws. She just like, kind of licks beds a lot and toys. The one thing that I've noticed lately is her ears have been getting to her more than usual. She's never really had ear issues, but like right now, and I think that's why she maybe seemed a little down yesterday, because I know she had some gunk in her ear, so I cleaned that out and gave her her little ointment. But I think it is kind of common with short hair breeds. I don't know for sure. But a probiotic is a good idea. Maybe I should look into that too. Probably just good for overall health. You guys ever seen a vicious pit bull playing with a little tiny lamb chop? She's not vicious. She's the furthest thing from it. One time I killed a fly in front of her and she looked at me like I was like a horrible murderer. It was really cute. Literally, she looked up at me like, what did you just do? Then I feel like she didn't trust me for like a day. There you go. You love your little lamb. Look at her little toes going. Are you suckling on your lamb, honey pie? Yes, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Who's the most intelligent of them all? That's a great question. Who's the most intelligent? Probably Luna, because she's older. I mean, she's 8, so we've had more time to learn each other and train her and stuff. She's pretty smart. She knows a lot of words. You know, they say dogs are like, they have the vocabulary capacity of like a 2-3-year-old. Like they know hundreds of words. She's good, but she's really smart too. She picked up on a lot of stuff, so she can play catch. She knows different words, like we'll say, you know, go see Uncle Mason. They know what that means. She knows go to bed. I don't know. I think probably Luna, just because she's the oldest one. Your Staffordshire Bull doesn't have allergies. All right, cool. So not all of them. You can use Mala Wash for allergies. I'll have to look into that Mala Wash. I'm going to screenshot that really quick. All right, Mala Wash. Am I concerned with fleas or ticks being in there? No, because we treat them and I keep my house clean, so no, we'd know if there's fleas or ticks. They would be itching or biting at themselves and we'd see them. No, I'm more concerned about fleas and ticks when I go on a hike. Sometimes I'll debate going for a hike in the forest because I don't want to get a tick. I'm not worried about them picking them up. And then there's, yep, yearly tablets for fleas and ticks. Exactly, Zook. And Harley said, I got her the injection for itching a year ago and it worked for 3-ish months, but it's so expensive. Yeah, I bet. Are you sure that handles every tick and flea? I'm sure it does. I don't know exactly how it works, but yeah, it's a deterrent. Excuse me. And, I mean, ticks, I don't know exactly how it all works. Anyone else, can they speak on how that flea and tick med works? Oh yeah, that's a good one too, because my male cat, he, I think his is more of an over-grooming thing, but we did have to rule out allergies and anxiety. Some cats overgroom because of anxiety, some cats overgroom because of allergies, some cats just kind of overgroom. But no, that's a good idea, ruling out any allergies to the dog food. What is it? Sometimes they're allergic to like the chicken or the wheat or the rice or something. Yes, we do use Advantix. I just forget like how exactly it works to deter the fleas and ticks. Is it something that like, I don't know if anyone can speak on that or if they want to. Are they potty trained? Yes. Luna was potty trained at the age of like 4 months. She picked up really quick. When she was a pup, I got her at 6 weeks old, and I think by the time she was Oh, she only had one accident in the house ever when she was a puppy. Because again, you just have to be on it, right? When they're little, you take them out like every half hour, every time after they play, every time after they eat or drink. And Luna was good. She picked it up quick. She had one accident one time. I had taken her out to go to the bathroom. It was nighttime. She got spooked by something. Something was out there that she did not like, and she literally dragged me back inside. And then she pooped on the floor. I think she had to go, but she was scared of something out there. But no, we've never, she's a good girl. This one, small breed dogs are a little bit more challenging. That was a hard adjustment for me. Because I don't like to have, the cats go in their litter box, Luna goes outside. This little one was harder. And then I had lots of people tell me, oh, you have a Yorkie mix? Good luck. She'll never be potty trained. But I was insistent on making it happen. And she's done pretty good. It did take her like 9 months to get potty trained. And we'd have accidents here and there. Their little bladders are just smaller, and I don't know why they don't pick it up as quick. But she's doing great. We haven't had any accidents lately until like 2 nights ago. We had a really bad blizzard up here in the Midwest, and it was blowing 50, 60 mile per hour winds, snowing. She went outside and was like, nope. And then came back inside, and she snuck somewhere and did a little turd. Yep, you live in Australia, lots of ticks there. That's what makes me skeptical. Holla, my dogs have never had fleas and ticks, and I give them a yearly tablet. It repels them from attacking the skin. Yeah, probably like some sort of like chemical or smell or something. It's all fun and games till the human have to pull a tick off its body one day. But I guess it all depends on how much you love your pet to put up with that. Well, hell, I have to, every time I go camping or go hiking, I have to do a tick search on me and pull a tick off, Like, ticks are part of life. And yeah, I'm not going to not have joy in my life for 364 days of the year because it's possible that one day of the year they might get a tick that I have to pull off. And like, what's the worst thing about pulling a tick off? Like, it's just part of living, I think. It's the world that we live in. Oh, you don't want a dog, do you? Yeah, I pull ticks off my body multiple times a year from the bush. Not my dogs. We have paralysis ticks here, too. Oh, geez, that's crazy, Zook. No, fleas and ticks can cause major issues to humans and, pets, right? We got, my uncle had Lyme disease from getting a tick bite. So, yeah, it's scary. It can happen, but it's something, car accidents can happen. Things can happen. And so, yeah, it's serious, and we try to prevent it. But again, you can't live your life in fear and avoid things because you're worried about some crazy flea or tick bite. Yeah, Hala is right. Owning pets are one hell of a responsibility. You're absolutely right. And I clearly take it very seriously. I think these girls are doing okay over here. But no, it's a lot of work, and it is a lot of work, but it's rewarding. You gotta do their nails, keep their ears clean, make sure they're stimulated, get them bones, do the potty training, pay for food, pay for vet visits, socialize them appropriately. It's a lot of work. So yeah, if you're not willing to put in hard work, then definitely don't get a dog. Not just easy peasy. Okay, you're getting really close to being put in timeout, buddy. If you don't like this channel of pets, then you can just move on along and go troll somebody else. I don't think anyone in here sounds like a bad pet owner. I think the only bad pet owner that I've seen in here sounds like you, because you trained a dog to be aggressive, to guard you, because you're not man enough to guard yourself. Period. I don't feel the need to train her to be aggressive to protect me because I can protect myself. So, I don't know that part. Yeah, Zook said it too. I think you're the only bad pet owner. Dirty Chicken said, don't be ridiculous. Okay. Hala, you're going to get put in timeout too, little buddy. Y'all are haters so early in the morning. I don't know who hurt you. I'll pray for you, though. Oh, no, I've definitely given her a swat. I got spanked as a kid. I've given her a swat when needed. I don't condone hitting your dogs or hitting anyone, but no, it's happened. I'm not perfect. I don't do it anymore. It's a little love pat, but no, I think a swat here and there. It happens. We can do better, work on emotional intelligence, emotional regulation. Yeah, I don't hit, but have I swatted her? Yeah. And that was, when I was younger. And again, you have to check yourself, right? Why am I so emotionally dysregulated that I can't use words or something else? Not proudest moments, but it's happened. But, I got spanked as a kid, so you live and learn. Yep, you train them with treats, not hitting them. Yep, treats and positive reinforcements. And, okay, you're kind of gross. Easier said than done. Holla, at what point did Dirty Chicken say that they never discipline their dog? There's ways to discipline your dog without abusing them. And I think Dirty Chicken knows that you have to be alpha with your dog regardless. But being alpha doesn't mean being abusive. Well, that's abuse, okay, if you were spanked and then cuddled afterwards. It's like emotionally abusive. Yeah, and how'd that work out for you, dude? Yeah, time and effort into pets, and that's how you get the results. Hala, I hope you have a really great day, buddy. Hi. You too. Yep, time and effort is what gets the results. What did some text say earlier? The internet made people too comfortable running their mouth without getting punched in the face. Yes, for sure. We do not condone hitting dogs. And again, me smacking Luna before, was not my proudest moment, but, again, sorry, that's like showing them, sometimes, we're humans. We're not perfect. We're imperfect creatures. Harley, I'm really tempted to go get Luna and get her on the bed. Well, I think if your partner's not there, then is it okay? Nobody has to know besides us. It's like having a tantrum just because things don't go your way. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and let me clarify. I wouldn't hit because, it'd be like, get in the house after I've told her to come in 13 times and I swat her little butt to get her in there, something like that. Vacuum the bed down so he knows. I need to do that. I need to get my vacuum in here so I can just do a quick rundown every day. Easier than changing the sheets all the time. Oh, little babies. Little babies. Yeah. He never has to know, Harley. Hi, Zizi. You wash them daily? Oh my gosh. You're a good, productive human. I love having clean sheets, but I hate changing sheets. I don't know. I feel like a little hair and dirt is good for the immune system. I don't know. I grew up playing in the dirt, and I know, like I just changed these sheets the other day, and then they came in, and it was all muddy outside, so there's little mud crumbs. But yeah, literally, Zook, give me some of your energy. I could never. Are you okay? Come here, Ani. Come here. Come here. Yeah, come here. Come on. Come here, kitty. You have 2 kids? Should have even less energy then. Oh, that's the hardest part about having pets is them getting older. Luna just had a birthday yesterday. She's 8. I tried to say it too loud because I don't want to age her faster. But I told her she's 8, but she'll live another 18 years. Just trying to manifest as much time as we can get. It's easy when you have more than one sheet. I mean, that is true, but still the effort. I hate putting on the fitted sheet. I hate it. Something about it. I'm ADHD, so like sometimes those little minuscule tasks are like my least favorite things in the world. Doggies. Dirty Chicken, have you ever thought of getting some steps? My brother Mason made us those steps right there at the end of the bed, because when she was little, she couldn't jump up. Now you're big enough to jump up, aren't you? But they both still use the steps. And it's been nice for Luna, too, because as she's getting older, you know, I want her joints to stay nice and healthy, so she even uses the steps. Zook has 2 kids. It's easier when you have 2 sheets. So more reason to calm down with the sheet changes. Dirty Chicken. Oh, I love everything about having clean sheets. I love the smell. I love how they feel. Like your bed feels just more comfortable. I love, like, you know, taking a shower and getting all clean. I love it, but I just hate changing the sheets. I hate taking them off. And I hate changing because you have to walk around the bed, and then you have to tuck here, and then that part pops off, and then you have to go back, and it's just like, my little ADHD brain is like, F that. Oh, Miyagi. Oh. Cat Miyagi is 11. Hi, Arnie. What's up, kitty boy? What were you talking about out there? This is the guard dog that we have. See, look at that. Who would mess with that face? Come on, get up here, Bubba. Get up here. Come on. Dee, let him come up here. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get up here, Ani. Stop thinking about it. Just do it. I don't know, Dirty Chicken. I don't know why it's so difficult. I literally, like, yeah. I wish I think, I don't know, are you a single person, Dirty? Because I think it'd be a lot easier if you had a partner to help. Making the bed is always easier with someone else helping you, but... Miko is 10 and Roxy is 15. Oh my gosh. Yeah, find some steps. They're not too bad on Amazon or even Facebook Marketplace. There's always people selling their pet stairs, I feel like, on there. When I looked for her, I found a bunch on there, but then I don't know, I think I was too slow reaching out, and they would sell them, or then my brother offered to build some, which was awesome, so. It only takes a minute. Zook, I wish I had your mind. See, some of us just don't all think the same way. I love your brain. You're just like, let's just do it. It's just a minute. Like, feels good. Like, if my brain worked that way, life would be so much easier. But for me, I'm like, okay, so if I'm going to change the sheets, I need to make sure that I have clean sheets. And then I'm going to I have to take these off. I have to walk around the bed and take them off bit by bit. And then I have to go put them downstairs to clean them. And then I need to put on new ones. And then, the corner might pop off. And And then where am I going to put the pets? Well, it's just like my little goes through all these little things. But every time when I do it, it takes less than 5 minutes, and it's fine. But it's just, some of our brains just don't executive function as well as others. So kudos to your brain. It's still the worst even doing it together. Well, that makes me feel better because I'm single, and I literally thought about, one time I was changing my bed sheets, and I'm like, a really good opening caption for like a dating profile would be like, looking for someone to help me change the sheets. But then I'm like, well, the more I think about that, it probably doesn't sound very good. It gives some weird innuendos. But literally, like, just to have a friend or a partner or someone to help change the sheets. But you know what I did start doing? I'm not sure. Yeah, everyone is so different, for sure. Maybe, and I think hearing you just being like, hey, it's easy, just do it, like that always kind of like, it's like, okay, it is, yeah, it's fine. I know. I know. I did see someone like do like a hack where they just like put multiple sheets on, so then like whenever they need to change the sheets, they would just take off one layer of sheets and they'd have like a clean set under. But I'm like, I don't know, like, see, like, I'm a perfectionist. I think with the ADHD brain, it's like perfectionism too. So it's like, well, I would need to put on one sheet and then put on like a protective barrier sheet and then another sheet and then a protective barrier sheet, because when you like sweat through the different layers of sheets, so even if the second layer wasn't on top, it still probably got like, so, it's just like how the ADHD brain works. You're hyperactive too, so it probably helps. I love it. Yeah, I effed up and got a bed frame, so that made the process so much harder. I know. We don't even have like we do have like a bed frame box spring. Yeah, now the bottom, there's this huge bar at the bottom of the bed, so every time I have to like, the mattress is so heavy, so I have to like try to get the sheets shimmied between this bar. It's just all these little executive functioning steps that just are really hard for my little brain. Well, okay, I don't know if you're my type, if you're training dogs to be aggressive guard dogs. So, thank you for that, though. But thank you for saying that. That's a nice compliment. You like this little ADHD brain? So funny. Actually, I went on a date with a guy, and it actually wasn't going well anyways, but then the deal breaker was when I learned that he had a pit bull that he kept in the garage, and basically felt like pit bulls were not animals to be loved on, or just dogs in general. He's like, what, do those dogs boil good? RM, you're weird. Yeah, I learned that he had this dog that he kept in the garage year round. And here in the Midwest, it gets hot in the summer. Like, we're talking like, hundreds, 120, like up to 115 degrees sometimes. And it gets cold in the wintertime. We're talking negative 15. And he was saying that he keeps that dog in the garage year round. And he never goes out and like hangs with it or plays with it or cuddles with it. He thinks he does the right thing by just giving it food every day. It has a few bones. Otherwise, it just lives in the garage alone. And I literally, like, after that, I like flagged down the waiter and I got my check and like bounced out. I was like, I cannot. You're not my type of people. And he did reach out later and he's like, why? Da-da-da. And tried to like rationalize it. I'm like, no, you're not my type of people. Oh my gosh, RM, you're messing with us. I don't know. You know what's so funny? I always tell her, oh, you're my little pork chop. You're my little pork. Look at that pork chop. You want to eat that, RM? Yeah, it's so wrong, man. You little pork. I always tell Luna, if we had an apocalypse and if the world was ending and it was just you and me left and we couldn't find any food, don't worry, I would not eat you. I would not eat you. Literally, Zook. Like, I was like, that's all I need to know about you. I'm like, if you treat your dog that way, how would you have treated me? So, no. my kind of people are the ones that like love their animals, cuddle with them, let them on their bed, buy them treats and toys. Yeah, and honestly, that really messed. I'm sorry I even shared that story with you because, like, for me, I could not stop thinking about that for like a week. Like, it gave me anxiety. It kept me up at night. I was so worried about that dog, and I even thought, like, gosh, should I keep talking to him so I could like go over and like see how the dog's doing and like maybe rescue the dog? And like, I was going through all the feels, and I just had to, eventually the thought left my mind. I still think about it every now and then, but I hope I planted a seed for him. I think that he was interested in hanging out more, and it was a hard no for me because of how he treated his dog. I did worry that he would go like retaliate against the dog because of his own, I don't know, who knows, but I don't know. And it sounds like I wasn't the only one that had said things to him about that. So hopefully I was the last one to maybe plant a seed for him and get him thinking differently. Because I don't know, it's one thing if you don't know better. Like if you were raised, like, I get it. If you were raised and like dogs were just kept out on a chain in the backyard, like, I don't know though. I think people are born with like empathy too. Because I don't think that, like, I just always knew that was wrong. When I was a kid, I would drive to school, and every day I'd drive, and there'd be this black lab that was out in the backyard, no matter whether it's raining or snowing or hot or cold, chained to his little doghouse. And it really worked. It made me feel really bad every day. I felt anxious and sad for the dog, and I would think about the dog. And then one day, my dad was like, well, if you want to write a letter, about it, because they all dropped off in their mailbox. So I like wrote a letter about like, hi, your dog looks really sweet, and I drive by every day, and it just looks really sad out there, and da 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 da. And I went the next day. That dog was gone, and I never saw it again. So I don't know if they found it. Oh, good boy, Yanni. You're a good kitty. Good girl, Luna. I still hope that dog found a better home and not just like went down to a basement or something. But yeah, I don't know. I never saw that dog again, and I hope it's for a good reason. Like it went out to a farm or to a family that loved it. But I hope I did educate him. Yeah, no, I think it's like, why have animals if you're not going to cuddle with them? Right? Your mom's partner has a dog that was treated like that out in the back shed, and she's so grateful to have a loving owner now. She never leaves his side, right? Those dogs are the best because once they sense and feel love, they're so loyal. Oh, good boy, Yanni. You're such a nice kitty, Onyx. So are you, Luna. You're a good girl. Where are my good babies? Where the good babies? Oh, Ani, that was nice, honey. Good boy. That was very nice. You're a good kitty. This is our guard dog right here. Don't mess with the Black Panther. He would eat you if you didn't feed him for a few days. Euphoria, what's funny? Okay, you're being disrespectful. I think that Zook sounds like a well-equipped big dog owner. Sounds like he's the exact kind of person that we need raising big dogs like pit bulls, because he knows the breed, he understands them. He knows it's nature versus nurture. Yeah, I would probably agree with Zook, okay. Respectfully, I don't know. He seems like he gets it. You're kind of outnumbered in here, buddy. I appreciate your persistence. I mean, God love persistency, but sometimes you gotta, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Right, ZZ? Yeah, like what Semtex said. Semtex said, Mike Tyson said it best. The internet made people too comfortable running their mouth without getting punched in the face. I don't think Mike Tyson has ever spoken truer words. And it's hard. I try to be culturally competent and, acknowledge that people have different beliefs and people are able to do things differently. And not everybody, raises their animals or engages with their animals the same way I do. And I try to acknowledge and accept that. However, I just can't, I can't wrap my head around that because, I don't know, I think all living creatures should be loved and, given respect. And I always say, if you wouldn't want to live their life, then, the empathy piece, right? If you wouldn't want to live the life that they live, then don't put them in that situation to live that life. So, okay, if you're cool, if you would want the life that your dog has, if you're cool with, having a life of where you're outside all the time, guarding a gate, getting fed once or twice a day, if you're cool with that, then you can sleep at night. I wouldn't be cool with that. I think we just lack empathy in this world. I don't know why, I don't know where that comes from. It's a whole research project in itself. All right, okay, well, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's see your soft side. If your name is Faith, what's the Okandeji part? Well, and we could probably psychoanalyze that a little bit, right? You have a soft side, but you like it the hard way. We could probably delve into that. You have to pay me for that, but we could explore that more. Otherwise, you can go find your own therapist and unpack that. That is not a fact. It isn't even a... Yeah, exactly. I appreciate you saying that you didn't mean to be disrespectful to anyone, but what you said to Zook is not a fact because you don't even know him. And yes, exactly. If I was a dog, I'd want to be spoiled too. If I was a dog, I literally say this every day. I'm like, I just wish I had their life. I have to go to work every day and stress about surviving in this world and society. But they just get to sit here. They have all these freaking bones to chew on. They have blankets galore. These dogs have more blankets than I do. They get fed. They get to go do fun things. They go to the pet store. They go visit Uncle Mason. We play in the backyard. They have puppy play dates. I'd want their life. Look at my dominant dog, okay? And anyone that you ask, everyone loves Luna. Everyone's so impressed by Luna. So, I don't know. I think I'm the real man in this chat because look at, she's a good dog. You go post some videos of your dog. Let me see how you interact with your dog, and then we'll see. Stating facts about someone you don't know. Zook's a real one. Okay, you come on. You're just talking silly. I think you really probably just need attention. So we're just going to talk nice to you. I got what I could handle, a pit bull. Yeah, exactly right. How many people, can raise large breed dog? Yeah, I got exactly what I could handle. 57 pounds of muscle, pit bull. Who's like the sweetest little angel. And everyone is always like, oh. I'm actually going to write a book called Everybody Loves Luna, because literally, babies love Luna. My mom, who hated dogs, and she hated the idea of a pit bull being in the family, she's obsessed with Luna. She's like, when is Luna coming back over? They literally carry treats in their pocket for Luna. So yeah, I don't know, I think I did get what I could handle, and I think I did a really darn good job. And you're being mean. I think it's probably because people have been mean to you, so I hope that you have a better day in life and you can bring out your softer side more. Life is hard on people. I know a lot of time when people come in here talking smack, they just want attention. And just like children will try to get attention through positive ways or negative ways. Yeah. Well, I'm a smart dog owner because I know that Presa Canarios are a very large dominant breed. I would never get a Presa Canario as a first dog because I'm, you know, knowledgeable in the fact that you need to have some experience as a dog owner. I wouldn't get a Cane Corso as a first dog. I wouldn't get a Presa Canario as a first dog. Would never get a Husky or a German Shepherd as a first dog. You know, Pit Bulls, you know, she's tough, she's smart, she was a handful. But I knew I could do it. I'd been around Pit Bulls. I own a big dog, and she is lovely. Yeah, I know. Why are you acting like big dogs want to kill things? Haven't you seen, like, big Presa Canarios and Cane Corsos who are, like, sweet babies? I was just watching a YouTube about one the other day. Like, look, everyone thinks I'm so mean, but look at what I'm actually like. It's how they're raised, buddy. Right? Tell them it's how they're raised. And say, okay, it's okay. Just calm down. Be kind to animals. Be kind to people. And life will match that energy. Just live life like Xena. Should we tickle your foot? Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Sorry. I'm sorry. You're fun to mess with. Hi. But it's all love here. I do appreciate these, like, conversations, though. I think it's necessary. We need to have hard conversations with each other. And we're not all going to agree, and we don't need to all agree. You know? We don't need to all be the same. But I do think empathy would be a really cool thing, that if we could all try to possess empathy, I think the world would be a lot better place. Yeah, life is better when you're happy and zen. I know not all of us have the, you know, pleasure, or not the pleasure, what's the word? You know, some of us don't live lives where it can be zen. And I mean, you have to create that for yourself. But what I'm trying to acknowledge is, like, you know, if you're trying to survive in the hood, or you're trying to survive in poverty, like, I get it, why being zen and happy would be harder, right? And, you know, what can you do to, you know, shift the energy, right? Like, what can you do? Like, I don't know what happened to you or why you are the way you are. But, like, I think that we all need to, like, learn and evolve as humans. Well, Zook, that's awesome. I'm glad you're always happy. I wish I had that. I'm not always happy. Life gets to me sometimes. Life is stressful. I have a hard time managing stress sometimes. Probably the profession that I chose and the responsibilities that I have. And so, no, I'm not always happy. I try to be happy. You'll probably see me looking happier a lot more than I actually am. You know, because I believe in, you know, good energy and manifestations, right? So I try to act, and hopefully that will come. But some of us aren't blessed like that to always be happy, whether that's generational trauma or childhood trauma or genes or circumstances. I don't know. I'm not happy when I'm fitting a fitted sheet either. Harley, that was great. So you guys are lucky. If you're able to always be happy, that you're lucky. And that tells me that you probably had, like, pretty comfortable, good childhoods, and you're blessed for that. Not everybody has that. And life circumstances too, or, you know, something about you has made you able to be so resilient in that way. I don't know what that is. But that's truly a blessing, and I love that for you. And I know not all of us, you know, have that. Semtex is back. I've been using your quote. I think I've said your quote probably 10 times. Happiness is an illusion. It's a state of mind. Yeah, I mean, it is a state of mind. And I think that if people are strong enough to be in that state of mind, more often than not, that's definitely a power move. I love that. I'm not happy when I'm fitting a fitted sheet. It's amazing. So I don't know. I wonder what resiliency factors you had that allowed you to do that. And of course, I wonder what that is. Well, oil beef hooked. Whale oil beef hooked. You're funny. And yeah, I think that we do. We can't just use our childhood as an excuse, right? We need to evolve. But what I'm saying, I think that some people possess certain resiliency factors, or there's some factor in their life that makes it a little bit easier for them to have that mindset that you have, Zook, which is amazing. It's a resiliency thing. So I'd be curious, did you find, do you have a partner who's been a loving support for you? Do you, yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Tell me that. How do you think that you've been able to be so happy all the time and make your life so good despite the not good childhood that you had? What do you think helped you do that? I won't tell Tyson, don't worry. I got you some text. He only pops in this stream, every few days, so we're good. I'm just kidding. Mike Tyson's never popped in here, but that'd be cool if he did. All right, all of you guys, tell me that. Also, Dirty Chicken, how do you like maintain happiness every day? Because I don't know, this life isn't easy. I don't know, maybe just for me. I don't know. What do you think about that? Well, there you go. So yeah, oftentimes it's someone who kind of gives us that motivation, right? So I was wondering, did you have like a really loving, supportive partner who showed you how to love yourself when maybe you didn't get that love when you were a kid? Or yeah, the love of children, that unconditional love, and then you knowing that you wanted to break that cycle. So yeah, I wondered about that. So 2 kids, that'll do it. And kudos to you. I think people either go in the route of, they either follow with those patterns or they change the patterns. I was just talking with my mom about that. My grandpa grew up in a horribly abusive household. He ran away when he was 13 years old and ran away and worked on a farm, which is where he met my grandma because she lived across the street. And we talked about how just really loving and affectionate my grandpa was. My grandma was raised a Quaker, so she wasn't very nurturing. Just kind of, she was loving. She loved her kids, but she didn't hug and hold and all that stuff. But she said Grandpa was always just pure, just love. He would give hugs and he was laughing and everything. And, I just wonder, because it can go one of 2 ways for people. Either people follow in those patterns or you break the cycle. And how old were you when you had your kids, Zook? And kids are the best reason to break that cycle because we do not need to be, generational trauma is real. We don't need to be maintaining these toxic cycles. Semtex, I found that hitting rock bottom made me see things better when I was crawling back up. Literally. Absolutely. I'm glad that you crawled back up. I don't say I'm sorry you hit rock bottom. I say I'm glad that you crawled back up because I think sometimes we need that. And yeah. It puts things into perspectives when you've hit rock bottom, huh? It puts everything into perspective. Sometimes, yeah, and I think rock bottom is different for everybody. And then I often wonder, what is it about, some people will hit rock bottom and they don't come back up, right? So I wonder what resiliency factors are instilled in people that allow them to hit rock bottom, but then pull themselves out of the trenches, back up. So I'd be curious, some overdose, some stay on the streets forever, some, their whole lives are like that. That's insane. Homeless at 14, Now you own a waterfront home and 40 acres on the coast. That's amazing. You think that was all? That is crazy. Good for you, dude. We're losing battery juice. I gotta find my charger, guys. Sorry. And that's definitely a success story, Zook. Like, what do you think? What do you think it was that? Oh, what is that, Luna? Yeah, literally. Hats off to Semtex and Harley for sure. Any of us that have hit a rock bottom and crawled our way up out of the dark trenches, kudos. It's not easy, and not everyone is able to do that. I'm still, you know, I'm a social worker, so I always love the why and people's stories and understanding human suffering and how are some of us able to pull ourselves out of it and some of us aren't, and what factors contribute to that. So Zook, I'm curious. So what happened for you between ages 14 to 18 and then 18 to present? I try. So you guys are probably like Xena every day. Xena's just happy every day. Yeah. So you just like had it in you. You just didn't want your kids to go through what you went through. Yeah, I think kids are a big motivator for people. They can be, but then you hear some stories of people that have children and they lose them and they can't pull themselves out of the trenches. So I don't know what that is. I don't know why. I'm curious. I need to. Cece. Oh, thank you for saying that. Social workers played a big role on saving me personally, so hats off to you for what you do. I thought they were against me at the time, and I never appreciated it. Yes, people do have that that misconception, you know, that we're working against. And, you know, I have to remind families all the time. I work with children and families, and I'm like, you know, back then, you know, social workers, they probably didn't do things right originally. You know, I think social work started with the right, you know, intentions in the beginning, and then there was a period of time where they didn't understand things. They didn't understand attachment and being with the biological family and these things, and they thought that they were doing the right thing by taking kids out of, you know, situations. But what we learned is that kids need to be with their bio families as long as there's not horrible abuse happening and whatever. So I try to remind people all the time, like, we're working with you and for you, you know, not against you. Yeah, what's so true, demonstrous? Yeah, but I wonder why you had the ability to do that, Zook, where like maybe someone else doesn't, right? Like I wonder why, you know, the average 14-year-old on the streets who maybe gets, you know, wrapped up in what you got up on. Like I wonder what's different between you and the one that doesn't, you know, doesn't find the way to pull themselves up and out of it. Yes, kids should be with their biological family if they're not abusive. And I think there was a period of time in the social work, you know, field where they, you know, social workers thought they were doing the right thing by taking kids out of homes with an alcoholic father or, you know, whatever. And then they learned quickly that wasn't the right thing to do. And we know now that unless they're being abused, they need to be with their biological families. So absolutely. And again, that took, you know, that took one social worker, one entity being like, hey, we're not doing this right. We have good intentions. We thought we were doing this right. We thought we were keeping kids safe. But really what kids need is to be with their bio family. You know, even if dad does drink, you know, it's better for that kid to be with their father who does drink if he's safe than to be in a foster home with people who are not bio family. So at some point somebody had to open their mind and change things. Kids should be with their bio family if not abusive, yes. 100% agree with you there. Strong-minded, you guess. Zook, how did you find your purpose, though? Or do you just keep working hard no matter what the type of job? Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah. Your kids gave you purpose. I promised myself when I was a kid, I will never let my kids go through what I went through. And I love that. And I'd be curious, like, you know, still, and I feel like a broken record, but like, what's different about, I wonder what was different in your mind, or like, what happened for you that, because some people, they continue the patterns, right? Some don't have that mindset where they're like, I will never let this happen. Like that's, my grandpa was like you. My grandpa's like, I will never, you know, lay a hand on my kids, help my kids. My grandpa was an amazing man. He had 7 kids and they all love him. We have no family drama or issues or anything. Like, he completely broke the cycle. But then you see other men, you know, I have a friend who's, you know, my dad did not break that cycle. He stayed with it. So I'm wondering, like, I wish I had put my finger on, what is it? Why do some people have the motivation or know-with-all or knowledge or to change it, and why some don't? Because I don't think it's at any fault of anyone. I don't know if it's something like inherent, learned or bred or that's the it's a snowplow. But I think kids are a big one. I think, yeah, but again, some people, they don't change for their kids. I just wonder what's different. Some people who can't break the cycle, I think it's because they remain in the same echo chambers and never have a friend, group, family, or hobbies. No, that's exactly it. I think you're right too sometimes. I think it comes to like some sort of modeling or guidance, support, connection, or attachment. I think you're right. It's like, yeah, they probably didn't have like that one person or that one thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's facts right there, Semtex. Strong will. Yeah. I love this deep combo at 8 a.m. on a Thursday. They're finally plowing our street. Yay. I wish he'd pop down and do my driveway. I don't know how I'm going to have to shovel to get out today. Yeah, and not rely on, but I think that, like, oftentimes, I mean, there's, you know, there's an idea that, like, how do I say this? It's not that you're relying on anyone, but, like, sometimes we go too deep inwardly, I think. And, like, sometimes, like, we need, or it helps to have other people show us love or goodness or it does get the brain rolling for, and I love these deep combos, guys, so thank you for this. This is like right up my alley. I hope you all pop back again sometime. It's usually just me and Hannah chatting, so this has been amazing. I know it's late for some of you. Zook, you're probably hitting 1 a.m. now. See what I'm saying about overfeeding? What, you don't like her big back? She's thicker than a snicker. Look at her. She's perfect. Thicker than a snicker, heavy like a Chevy. Come on, little mama, let me rub up on your belly. Hey, hey, hey. Have you guys heard that meme? I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure hunger was a big motivating factor. Have you guys ever heard of this series called Soft White Underbelly here on YouTube with Mark Leitka? Where are you at, Semtex? We have Australia in the house with Zook and Harley. I'm not sure if Harley's still here. She may have gone to bed. Yeah, where's everyone from? Okay, Faith, where are you from? I'm going to call you Faith now because you're definitely We're seeing your softer side, and I like it. So, Faith, where are you from? Zook is from Australia. Semtex, where are you from? Demonstrous, if you're still here, where are you from? Anyone else who's just watching but wants to drop a chat of where you're from, I'd love to hear. I had a feeling you were from like African, just because of the Okendeji. Nigeria. I dated a guy from Nigeria for a while. He was a brilliant IT guy, licensed hacker with the US. From Scotland, we have, how do you say that? Haggis? 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 What's haggis? And what's William Wallace? I feel so uneducated. I don't know what any of that is. Yeah, absolutely. My buddy Josh, we're still good friends. We're still good friends. I had so much fun learning about the Nigerian culture, his family and stuff. See how we can have hard combos and come full circle. I love that. I'm glad that it could happen in here. People need to have hard conversations and open their minds to things and ideas. So we got Scotland, Australia, Nigeria. You guys ever been to the States? Ever been to the US? The economy isn't so nice though. Has it always been like that, or has it gotten worse recently? And if so, like, why has it gotten worse recently? Haggis is our national dish, but it's disgusting. It's sheep liver and heart and slow cooked inside the stomach. I don't advise it. And William Wallace is Braveheart. Which state are you from? Australia is really expensive to live in. What state am I in? I'm really private on here. I don't usually say my state. I'm in the Midwest. We're a corn state. I'll say that. Corn and pigs and beef. Corn and cows and pigs. And that haggis dish does sound disgusting. South Coast, New South Wales. Dude, that's crazy. Don't even get me on the tangent about like the, what's the word? My brain's not firing off. Let's see. The like the wealth differences, right? Like just makes me sick that there's like billionaires, trillionaires out here with yachts and all this money, and then we have different parts of the country and world that are suffering, and like the not dis, what's the word? Yeah, I don't know. It just shouldn't be that way. And yeah, that's a whole nother tangent. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, and it's not fair. And I know life isn't fair, but I just don't think that it doesn't need to be that way. There's so much money out there floating around. Why can't it be different for people? How far are Australia and Nigeria from each other? Is that like an easy, like, plane ride, or? Yeah, that is sad. Faith, I hope that things get better over there. Midwest, we have really good steaks over here. I know, we have great beef. I almost feel bad even saying that though, because I know, people in different parts of the world don't even have access to red meat or beef like that, so I know we're blessed for sure. But yeah, we got some good beef. What kind of meat do you guys eat in your country the most? Like Australia, do you guys eat like kangaroo a lot, or? I hope that doesn't sound like a stupid question, but I think I read or heard that you guys do eat kangaroo meat, and I know that you have a lot of high population of kangaroo. Yeah, why do you think that happens, Harley? Like, what happens when people get over there? And what do you think causes them to go down the wrong path? And Faith, you would not want to go over to Australia? I think it'd be hard to be an expat. I think it'd be hard to be a person in a new country. I've always said, people, here in the U.S. too, right? They like talk down or speak down to immigrants because what, they don't speak their language or don't understand. I'm like, dude, this person literally uprooted from everything they knew and came to a whole new country with a whole new language. Like, they're a boss. Like, that's strong. That's strength and resiliency right there. Like, what are you doing? You know your little English language and you've been in your same neighborhood for 30 years and you're hating on someone who like left their situation to have a better situation. Like, ain't no hating. Like, I don't care if you don't speak our language. I don't care if you don't get it. Like, kudos to you, bro. It's amazing. And so, but it would be hard, right? You're away from your family. You're away from everything you know. Things are different. You might have access to things that you maybe didn't have access to wherever you were. Then people self-medicate and they try to self-soothe, and maybe they use substances, or maybe you're lonely and you try to find friends, so you fall into the wrong group. Yeah, the youth. Well, and then I think people come over. Oh no, we have a lot of like. I work with some like young immigrant youth too, and I think the idea like, oh, I hate it. Like the U.S. like rap culture, like rap and like drugs and chains and fast money and stuff, and like I think people like come over and like think it's like this American, or the youth especially, right? Youth are so easily influenced. Um, but I see these good kids trying to fit in because that's what they see their peers doing, and yeah, it's not the best route. I don't eat kangaroo. I eat beef, pork, chicken, and lamb. But do people eat kangaroo in Australia? Australians are built different, I swear. Watch a YouTuber who kayaks in the ocean with sharks. That's crazy. A lot of sharks where you are, and snakes. But the sharks in Australia I'd love to dive with. Oh my god, I would never. Like, that's just like a death wish. I love the ocean. It's my happy place. But it seems like I'm in the Midwest. We're landlocked. We don't have any oceans by us. So I have to travel down to, Florida or Cali or the Gulf to get to the ocean. And it seems like whenever I go I don't know if this is TMI. I don't know if I'm going to say this actually. Yeah. I think it'd be hard. I was just talking to my cousin. We went up north for my uncle's 80th birthday party. And it's a really small town. I don't even know what the population is. What, like maybe like a couple thousand or something. So just super small town. And like I'm from the city. I'm from the capital. And so, it's different. And so and she is as well. And so we were talking about another younger cousin, and she's like, yeah, whenever I see her, she's just always so blah and da, da, da. She's like, asked her how work was. Oh, good. She's like, yeah, she's just always so negative and blah. And I'm like, well, I mean, what can you expect? Like, she literally lives in a town where nothing is happening. Like, every day is Groundhog Day. Like, there's nothing exciting. There's nothing new. You're just literally living off, like, minimum wage. It's like, I think that you can get stuck in that for sure. And then you get to cities like LA or like Chicago, and like whenever I go there, I feel like you leave feeling motivated and energized because the city is just so energizing. So I think that, it's definitely makes sense why people might kind of just get stuck in this, like, I don't know, what's the opposite of abundance? People just get kind of stuck in this, like, nah thing if you're like in a environment that is like that, Are you cuddling? Oh, oh, oh gosh. Oopsie. Just fell over. I gotta go run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. See you right there. Come on. Come on. I need some caffeine. Get some caffeine. Um, some of us Americans are cooler than others, Faith. I think I'm a cool one. Not with a 4-meter great white you wouldn't. We have jellyfish up north the size of your thumbnail that can kill you. That's crazy. A baby white tip would be my limit, I reckon. Your wildlife is insane over there. Here we just have deer and seagulls mostly. I have swam with small sharks. The minute a big shark comes along, I'm out of there. Americans are good people. Some of us are. I think with any group of people, you get the good ones and the maybe different ones. Faith, why am I not surprised that you said that? But you know what? I feel like you and Zook are kind of becoming friends now. I love it. I feel like the Pittie and Kittie Committee channel helped make that happen. You guys are funny. No offense, Zook. I'm just waiting to see what Zook's gonna say back because you guys are all clever. Same with the internet. You get a lot of, no offense taken. Same with the internet, right? You get a lot of trolls, but then you get a lot of good people. And I think behind the trolling, too, is just someone who needs attention. We're humans. We all need attention and connection. No offense taken. Zizi, you made a huge mess. Look at what you did. So that's Biba. That's the little one. We have 2 black kitties. And she's our little female baby. Well, she's not a baby, but... Oh, is she like 2 or 3 now? I'm waiting to see if you're going to figure out that you can jump up on that kennel top. Biba, come here, honey. Come here. She's like, no, the puppy's going to get me. Why would I come over there? Syntax. I don't know. I think I'd have a different word for you than troll, but hey, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's the definition of trolling, would you say? But I have noticed, like, if I'm not in a good mood, I have less tolerance for things. And usually I'll just, I'll watch and I'll stay quiet. And if I do engage, it's positively. But every now and then, if I'm in, like, the wrong mood with the wrong person, I find it necessary to speak my mind in their chat. And then I feel ridiculous. I'm like, what the heck? Like, you are an adult. You don't even know this person. Why are you just, like, stopping in and, like, writing your opinion of a comment that you know they're not going to like? So it's a whole interesting thing. I think YouTube, honestly, I think that they're using this as, like, just a whole big social experiment. It's fascinating to me. It's actually kind of creepy. But I think it's just a whole social experiment about human behavior. And what I'm learning on YouTube is, honestly, negativity makes the algorithm thrive and drive. I mean, honestly, we usually only have, like, at the most 5 people in my chat. But I think, like, all of us talking and engaging and everything, like, today it's a bigger group, right? It's weird. And then I watch these other content creators that are making stuff, and they're acknowledging negativity and trolling makes the algorithm thrive. So it's kind of sick to me, what YouTube's doing. But yes, Zook, I like to troll the trolls too, but then at the same time, I'm like, check yourself, girl. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm a middle-aged woman who does, like, sometimes when I find myself trolling the trolls, I'm like, get off here and go do something. It's just not necessary. I know, sometimes that was so funny. A time and a place. Yeah, a time and a place. Exactly, Semtex, which is why it's, like, so kind of, like, sick to me that, like, YouTube knows that too. So basically what they want to, so what's happening is, like, just negativity is being spread. And the more negativity being spread, the more your content reaches the algorithm. And it's a sick joke to me. So, like, over here, we're usually always just good vibes. We just chat about whatever. This is probably one of the most, I wouldn't say heated discussions, but there are very few times that we have these kind of hard discussion or I get sassy and stuff, but look at the algorithm rolling, you know? But no, it is sick. It's even crazy how, you know, some content creators I've watched, they're acknowledging that they know that the negativity is fueling the algorithm. And so then it's like, what does YouTube want to happen? They all want us angry and fighting, and that's divisive. And I don't dig that. Like, I'm a kumbaya girl. Like, let's all go sit in the forest and, like, do whatever you want to do, as long as you're being kind to humans and animals and the earth, and laugh and enjoy life. And get along and love and connect and support each other. Whereas it seems like, see, watch me even, I hope I'm not saying this and now I'm going to get shadow banned. But I've never been one to not speak my truth. I'm not going to stop now. Exactly, Zook. I try to always be kind. I usually am always kind. Really like 98% of the time, especially on here. But every now and then I feel the need to tell people about themselves. Or check people. But then I feel guilty. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what am I doing? I'm like, get a hobby, girl. But yeah, that part. We're going to replace that. That's a good pin message. I like being kind, though. You never know what people are going through. Right? See, as we calm down here and we're all getting along and everything's nice, the numbers are going down. Maybe people are just getting going with their day and getting off, but I just think that's kind of interesting. Or we're just less interesting now, too, because the pets are all sleeping. Oh, no. Oh, guys. Yeah, let's start fighting to get the numbers up again. It's just so interesting. You'll have to, notice that. Well, you don't have to, but just, stay curious about that. And I wonder if you guys notice that too. I like that, Faith. I try to too every day. I'm always trying and striving to be a better version of myself. Trying to balance that while also accepting myself as exactly who I am. But I think there's a balance between loving, accepting yourself, and also, attempting to better yourself in ways that you can. Good, good idea. No pineapple on pizza. Well, here we go, Stemtex. That's where you're going to get me going. Because I do not agree. Actually, just the other day, I ordered a pepperoni and pineapple pizza. I literally love it. It's so good. We have to choose to make the most out of what life throws at us. Yes, we do. And I hope that we all have the strength and bandwidth to be able to keep on taking those throws and shots and punches, because, man, life will throw them at you. Sometimes I can take those lemons and make lemonade, and sometimes I'm freaking chucking them back and cursing the gods. I don't know exactly what you guys can see right now, because so when my alarm goes off, it makes my screen go black. So unfortunately, I can't see what you guys can see. So I'm gonna probably log off here in the next 5-10 minutes. AI is one of them for IT guys right now. Yeah, what do you mean by that? Oh yeah, because AI is doing the job of the IT guys, huh? But don't you need the IT guys to keep the AI rolling out? Oh gosh, are we at that point though where the AI gets so smart that we don't even? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's a great question. Okay, Faith, I'm not really sure. I'm not in that field. I do human behavior and emotions as a social worker, but I am actually going to ask my friend about that. That's a really great question. How do computer science students cope in America knowing the state of things? And like when you say the state of things, like you mean like AI developing or what? Because when I hear the state of things, I think about our president. I don't want to say it out loud. Who knows what will happen? Just hope these 4 years or sooner pass quickly. Technically, tomato is a fruit, and pizza is covered in tomato sauce, so really, pineapple ain't so bad. That part right there. Something about the saltiness of the pepperoni with the sweetness of the pineapple. Yeah, I don't know. I would have never done that. I had a friend order it once, pineapple and pepperoni pizza, and it was so good. I'm not really a fan of Canadian bacon. I'm not the biggest fan of pork. I just learned the other day too that chicken is really nastily, I don't know, with harvested trees. American meat is not sold or like outlawed because of the way that we process it. Can any of you speak to that? Like a Lego figurine. That's awesome. Yeah, but is he like, oh my God, I don't even know if I want to get going on that chat in here, but I feel like I'm with people that would probably agree, so. I honestly don't watch the news. I already have enough of my own, I just don't take on any more negativity and stress and anxiety. Whenever I watch the news, it's just negativity and stress and anxiety. So I did catch the interview though with the Ukraine president, and that just like broke my heart. I just felt so bad for him, and I was so disgusted with how our president was talking to him and treating him. It was despicable, and I was so angry. My friend showed me it. He's like, "You gotta see this interview," because he knows I don't watch the news. And I'm literally watching. I'm like, is he gonna get up and go punch him? Like, I hope to God he does. I hope that he gets up out of his chair and punches him. Can you imagine what that would have done? But, oh my gosh. Okay, back to our little Zen life. He's bad to his people. It just makes me sick how people like that can become people in power running countries. It's just a scary thing when you start to think about it. My hope is that people who have good mindsets, like, I don't know, I worry, oh gosh, we could get going on this. But I hope the masses eventually unite and show these dictators and presidents and one percenters, like, look, this isn't cool, we're not going to settle for this. And it's not going to be like this anymore. Things are changing now. I'm clueless when it comes to technology and computers. I know how to switch them on and off, and that's it. Literally, Zook, that part. That part. Yeah. That makes me so angry. Yeah. Capitalizing off of the young or at risk, or poor, or impoverished for their own gains. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. Gosh, human behavior is interesting, isn't it? I'm even just going back, like, gosh, we've been doing this for beginning of time, right? Roman, Genghis Khan, settlers in early America, Indian. It's just crazy. Maybe it's a big social experiment from something above, higher than us, not just YouTube. I don't know, though. No one wins in war. Absolutely not. Yeah, no one wins. And it's just sick that there's people sitting at the top. It's just a big pissing contest for them. It's like, no, you're dealing with freaking people's lives and livelihood. All because you have too much pride or you're trying to show who's bigger and badder and scarier. Mm-mm. I don't get down with that. What time is it over in Nigeria right now, Faith? 4:10 p.m. That's exactly it, Zook. Exactly. Like, keep it amongst yourselves. You guys keep your little insecure pissing contest in your own little ring with your own little boxing gloves, like a freaking 5-year-old. It's not getting his way. And leave us out of it. 4:10 p.m. So what time? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, 7 hours. Okay. Time zones are crazy to me, too. It's crazy that, like, right now for me, it's Thursday morning. And for you guys over in Australia, it's Friday morning. So weird. I was going to say, yeah, for 2 a.m. I bet, Harley, some people have told me that my channel puts them to sleep. They say the bird sounds and me talking is like soothing when I'm not going off on a rant. Hi, Evan. Yes, we are all friends here. If you're good vibes and you're a good human, then we're friends. I'm doing good today. We're having a really cool conversation in here. Some good people all across the world. We got Nigeria in the house. We got Australia. We got, where are you from again, Semtex? What's that name about too? What's Semtex? Yeah, Friday morning in Australia, isn't that crazy? It makes sense though. I know you guys always, yeah, you hit the new year before we do. The most relaxing life. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, and we usually don't have a lot of people in here because I think that it is just so chill, right? There's not a lot of movement. You don't see my face. I'm not arguing with people all day. And so usually this live is pretty small little group. But like what I like about that though is like the real ones find us and stay. And then we get, to meet good people that all, you know, good mindsets and similar values and love for animals. Scotland. I have a friend over in Ireland. I know that he's over in Larne. And isn't you can see Scotland from Larne, I believe. Take a ferry ride, huh? Yeah, in the future. That's awesome. Yes, Evan, I am so tired for some reason. I think I got a pretty good night's sleep last night. I had some pretty wonkety dreams. So maybe I didn't really actually enter into full REM sleep, but I am so tired, yeah. I need some caffeine. You're just facing the moon. Oh, that's cool. You're an MMA fighter? Of course you have 3 pit bulls then. So he's a tough guy? Wait, you're not the one that has 3 pit bulls, do you? No, who else was that? No, that was Zook. You have 3 pit bulls, right? Well, that's not an easy profession. What's up, Ryder? Yeah, Zook, you have 3 pit bulls. I'm beautiful? You can't see me, can you? I thought you're looking at the dogs, aren't you? My screen's black because my alarm went off, and so I can't actually see what you guys are looking at. Can somebody tell me what you're looking at right now? All right, cool. Thanks, Harley. I'm like, shoot, this is supposed to be a faceless YouTube live. Did I accidentally click the reverse camera thing, and now you guys are looking at my morning bed hair and let's see, probably yeah, a little bit crusty guy. All right, good. Luna's toy. Thank you. Hi, Ryder. My day is going well, and happy birthday, Alpha Kenny Kid. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Alpha Kenny Kid. Happy birthday to you. Faith, I think I'll do a face reveal like this summer. I don't know, I'm really, really private on here. I'm really private in general, but yeah. And I kind of have to be. I work with kids, and I know a lot of my kids I work with scroll YouTube shorts, and I don't need them popping up on me and watching my lives, and that just would be a whole ethical issue. So it's a hard balance. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I've even thought about like, I'm just so private, maybe a little bit paranoid and anxious too about that, but I think we'll do a face reveal. Either I'll do it like in its shorts, or I'll do it this summer, or maybe I'll do like a Discord or like a group chat somehow. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but I'm gonna figure that out. But thank you for saying that, your pretty face. And also thank you to Evan for the "you are so beautiful" comment that then made me anxious that you guys could see me on camera. Am I from Toronto? No, I'm from the Midwest, United States. And awesome to everybody who wished Alpha a happy birthday. And yeah, it is good to be private. 14, 2 fights per year, good stress reliever. I bet it is. I bet it is. That's awesome. I could probably stand punching some things. Have I ever thought about not doing social media at all? I have, Joel. I actually don't have any other social media. I don't have Snapchat. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Instagram. I don't have TikTok. This is the only social media that I do, and it's solely because the pets are so cute. When I was during COVID, I just found myself having more time, and I would use YouTube to look up like music videos and stuff, and then I found YouTube Shorts, and then, you know, some of the things that made me feel better and more connected during COVID were the funny animal pages that I would find. So I'm like, well, hey, I got some animals that are cute, and they're taking up all this space in my iCloud and camera roll with all the videos and photos I'm taking. So I decided, why not start them a YouTube channel? So that's how I came up with the Pittie and Kittie Committee. It started with Luna and Onyx, and then our family grew and we got Biba and Xena, and now we're here. And I try to find a balance, right? So like for the algorithm, you need to, um, post daily and stuff to stay relevant and grow. But sometimes I take, weeks off and I'm just over it. But ideally, I would love for this to be a place, to connect and build community and maybe make some passive income at some point in the future, get some free dog toys or dog treats. All right, I need to catch up now on my rant. Optimus Prime, Queef. Oh my gosh, you beef under my eyelids. Well, you should go get that checked. Sometimes keep up the good work. Take my head out for you, not for the faint-hearted. Yeah, for sure. And no social media for you, Joel. Just YouTube music and shorts, funny ones. I don't take social media too seriously. It drives people crazy. No, I was literally just talking to that concept, Joel. I was talking about how I think YouTube is some sick, human behavior experiment. It does drive people crazy. And Ryder, you said what? What are you whatting about? Harley is also a low social media user, YouTube and Snap. Pet videos are the best. Evan, have a great day at work. Thanks for popping in. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can find us again and we don't get lost to the internet forever. Yeah, what kind of hobbies do you guys want to do in Australia? That's a great question. You have to get 50 subscribers to make a live. But I don't know if that's, different for people who are under the age of 18. So something to think about. And then make sure you're thinking about and talking with people about how to stay private and safe too. Yeah, it does make people skitsy. I agree. Too much social media is not good for the soul. Us humans were not designed to have this much information flowing all the time. Yes, Harley's right. 50 subs. Yep. I know, Optimus, you got me, little stinker. Fishing, diving, and surfing. That's cool. Internet educated because they're always trying to sound like... And then I tell them, try reading a book. Yeah, someone that I know uses the term TikTok brain. He's like, all these people nowadays, they just have TikTok brain. I think it is a real thing. Like, definitely go experience life, talk to people of different cultures and socioeconomic statuses, read books, research, sit quietly in the forest, sit with your thoughts, explore your family tree, generational trauma, and get off TikTok. Yep, I have no other social media besides YouTube. That is correct, buddy. Social media is not good for the soul. That was my research topic, thesis in grad school, was the impact on social media. The impact of social media on our subjective well-being, which includes life satisfaction, quality of life, and self-esteem. And the results showed, although they were not statistically significant, which means that I didn't have quite enough numbers to make the results significant, but the results did show that there was a negative correlation between social media usage and your subjective well-being. So the higher your social media usage, the lower your life satisfaction, quality of life, and self-esteem were reported to be. So it's like a weird balance, right? I'm trying to grow on here, just to get maybe some passive income in the future and some freebies for the pets. But also, I know it's not the best thing. But also, I think it can be good in moderation, right? Because I think there are oftentimes people that, we get connection from this, and we need connection as humans. You know, I love that I'm like sitting here talking to you guys, but I literally just had the realization that I'm talking to my phone. I'm holding a device in my hand, talking to a phone, which has humans on the other end, which is a whole weird thing to me. Like, you guys are all real, but I'm talking to a device that I can't see anyone or anything. But also, that can provide a great sense of connection for people who don't have any connection. So it's a blessing and a curse, and I don't know what the right balance is. If anyone has any ideas on that. Surfing takes a lot of courage. Does the sharks swimming on the shore often get in the way of surfs? Oh my God, sharks! That's like, ugh. I tell my sisters that I had fans before I had girls screaming my name in the bleachers when I played football. Oh my gosh, many sharks diving is scarier. How often do shark attacks happen there? I mean, do they want to be eating people? Are they like actively trying to hunt people? Or is it more so of just like we're kind of like in their territory and they just kind of do their own thing and we do our own thing? You're funny. You remind me of Hannah that was in here earlier. You're exactly right. And I love that this is your first time in here and you already know who Zizi is. So that's what Zizi does. She pesters everybody. She gets in everybody's face and bothers everyone. She makes a mess and then she crashes out. It's like her battery dies. I just love that's awesome. I'll have to tell Hannah you noticed that. Zizi finally crashing out after annoying everyone and trashing the room. Task completed. I love that. That's awesome. A man fishing for sharks got pulled in by a shark and eaten. Well, that's karma if I ever heard of it. Jeez. A college professor killed in 2008 and a surfer in 2011 by a great white. That's why I respect the Australians. No matter the hobby we're there, they all require balls of steel. You could not get me close to a beach where there are known great white shark attacks. That's insane. I boogie board with my son in the summer at Avila. Where's that at, Joel? Where are you from? Have I asked you that yet? All right, buddy, you have a great day, okay? Thank you for popping in this morning. And we might, you know what, probably we won't be on later. I have to work late and then I have something going on after work. And yeah, sorry, I know I told you we'd be on last night for Luna's birthday, but I think I fell asleep at like 8:30 p.m., which is why I think we're on this morning because I woke up super early and had some time. Probably don't had time. I should be doing other things, but the pets were being cute and the sun was coming in, looked pretty, so now we're here. So have a great day. We won't see you tonight, but maybe tomorrow morning or tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow morning maybe, not Friday night either. Unless it's later, but you'll probably be in bed. Joel, the saltwater river I live on had a 4-meter great white shark. Oh my gosh. Can they survive in fresh water? How long can they survive in fresh water for? Or is that a saltwater river? Or yeah, I thought I'd heard of Avila. It was featured on the Nat Geo Special Shark Week, California. Oh my gosh. We have shark markers and shark spotting planes with sirens where I live. That's insane. Bye, Ryder. Have a great day, okay? I like to work out and run and listen to music to calm the wild beast. Yeah, literally. I'm getting over a little heart issue, but I can't wait to get back in the gym. I started weightlifting in 2023 and I love it. Loved it. But then I took a break around the holidays because things were busy, and then beginning of the year I got really sick and we're still recovering, but gosh, I need to call my doc today, see if we got a clean bill of health to get back into that. It's a saltwater river? Interesting. I felt really stupid asking that because I didn't know if there were saltwater rivers. That's crazy. Oh yeah, crocs in Africa for sure. Is it common for people to get pulled in and eaten by crocs over in Africa, Faith? Like how many? So they're telling me about these shark attacks. How often you guys get croc attacks? Bull shark, bull sharks go in the fresh water. Which sharks are the most likely to attack humans? Are they all equally likely to do that, or are there some that are more aggressive than others? And again, like, do sharks want to eat humans, or like, would they prefer, like, if they see a human, would they let it pass it up because they'd look for a seal instead, or like, if they see a human, are they like, oh yeah, breakfast? It's okay. It's just the snowplow, honey. Crocodiles would mess sharks up if they crossed paths, I think. Yeah. You crocs too. What's a knuckle dragger? 6 foot 220. What's a knuckle dragger, Joel? They do. How often does that happen, Faith? I like how you call me ma'am. It sounds like you have nice manners. I like your softer side. Maybe we could be friends. No, we're already friends. This has been a great combo, but that's crazy. We don't have anything like that over here in the Midwest. I think our most dangerous predator would be like a bobcat or a coyote. We really don't have anything. Is it a bobcat that I think we have? Is it bobcats that we have? What we don't have? It's not mountain lion. What's the other kind of cat? Mountain lion, bobcats, and isn't there another predatory cat? Up north, you can't walk on the beach at night because you'll get eaten by a croc. Really? Oh my gosh! They just come snatch you. Crocs can grow limbs back over time too. That's insane. Well, why haven't the humans hacked that then? Like, why aren't we studying crocodiles in labs and figuring out how to help people who are amputees? Bull sharks and tigers are what, the most aggressive towards humans, or the most aggressive in general? Joel, are you messing with me? Because I do believe in mermaids. Not really, but I wouldn't be surprised that there would be some sort of like alien type, human type, fish type mixture of things. I don't know. I just think it'd be ignorant to not accept that there might be aliens or mermaids or Loch Ness monsters or Bigfoots. Who am I to say that there can't exist? Hi, Pablo. You think she's cute? Little baby. The college professor that was killed by the great white was swimming with seals in a wetsuit. It was a mistake. It bit her and let go. Probably tasted the rubber of the suit, is what lifeguards said. Oh my gosh! And so it looked like a seal. Oh man. That's why you don't swim with seals, huh? Some of us too. I'm like, humans, come on, like, that's the other thing too. It's like we're in their turf. We're on their turf. Like, why are we getting mad that we're swimming in their ocean and then getting mad when they bite us? Oh my gosh, you literally see human beings. Like, you could see, like, just the form of them from the outside, or like once you went to harvest the meat, you would see it in the stomach. Oh my God, I think you mean like inside the stomach when you are slaughtering it. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I wish I was that dog. I literally say that at least once a day, Pablo. I wish I was that dog. Oh, a prison guard, Joel. That's cool. I love prison culture, mafia culture, gang culture, cartel stuff. So we'll have to talk sometime. Why are you guys called knuckle draggers? I used to watch the show Locked Up. Just fascinating. Like, yeah, it's a whole society in itself. You probably know the ways people learn to survive in there, and foods they make, and ways they're able to get contraband and make shanks out of toothbrushes. It's wild. It's a whole different world. So I'm glad that you're okay and you made it out. Oh my gosh, well, those people deserve to be eaten if they're sitting on a crock thinking it's a log. Oh my god, I would never. Mermaids are myths, though. Oh. Yeah, did you say Seychelles? 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 I've heard that's a beautiful place. I know Pablo just sleeping all day. You'll have to scroll back later to watch the live. Well, you can watch any of our other lives to see how she usually is. She's usually annoying all the other pets. We have Luna too, and then we have the two cats over there. I don't know if you can see them. Zook. Some that's crazy. Some text, yeah, massive spiders size of dinner plates. Harmless though, you can pick them up. What kind? Tarantulas or something else? The spiders in Australia are so big they literally have their own social security number. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. You guys live in such cool parts of the world. Like, we just, here in the Midwest, we got a lot of land, corn, cows, pigs, birds. You might hear a coyote at night if you're out in the country area, but like, there's nothing. The most dangerous animal in our area is man. And we got pretty good people here in the Midwest too. It's not like big cities. She's like, shut up and let me sleep, please. I know. I'm always bugging them when because they're so cute when they're sleeping, so I just want to touch on them and cuddle on them. But then, like, I feel bad because they're trying to sleep. Arlie, true story, Google it. I'm going to Google it. There's a special on abalone poachers. Abalone. Like the shell? In South Africa, that an Indian dude was in the car driving and asked him about the boat police who patrol the ports. He said they encounter mermaids sometimes. Maybe he was messing with them because... That's crazy. I'll have to look into that too, actually. Knuckle draggers call us when it's clobbering time. Oh gosh, using the iron fist. Huntsman spiders or bird-eating spiders. Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, we don't got any of that. Oh, I knew your ears were bugging you, honey. That's why I put ointment in them today. It's okay. We'll get the ointment rolling. We'll get the ointment rolling. You're okay. You're okay. Most dangerous animals here are snakes, spiders, jellyfish, blue ring octopus. I wish I lived there. Pablo, you wish you lived in Australia or here? I sold my house in California, moving to Texas Panhandle, and used to live there in the 90s and until Oklahoma, 87 and 90. Clobbering time, that's from Ben 10, right? Was that a movie? I liked All That Country. It's the best life. Zook, speaking of octopus, which I love to eat, by the way. I can't eat any seafood and accidentally mistook calamari for onion rings once, and that was, oh my gosh. I was just going to say, I love calamari. I love it. But I wonder if there's a way to prepare it where it's not as chewy. I've noticed some places it's like really chewy, so I'm not sure if it's how they prepare it or where they're getting their octopus or what kind of octopus it is. And some are just like so tender and good. But that's crazy, Semtex. Yeah, Joel, I can't do California for like more than 4 days. I have a friend out in LA area, and it's fun. You know, it's fun. It's fun for, I think I have a lot of fun the first 2 days, 3 days, but by day 4, I'm ready to get back home. Yeah, it's just different kind of people, good and bad, right? You go out there and the energy's amazing, and you see like anyone can like make a life. You can like become anything that you want to be out here. It's energizing. It's great, but then yeah, just the morals of people out there and the entitlement and just like the lack of awareness of how the real world actually is and how people are actually living everywhere else. I can't do it for more than, trying to do the math, what's 24 times 4? 36, no, I don't know, whatever that is, 4 days. I don't do math, I do feelings and animals. A condo in Beverly Hills? Yeah, Beverly Hills is nice, but it's not real life. Beverly Hills, I'd almost go for like Malibu, well, not anymore. I've heard San Diego's absolutely beautiful. Where else? Hey, make your dreams come true. Yeah, Beverly Hills is nice. If I could get a condo somewhere, I'd want it to be on the ocean. With octopus, you have to rub them on a rock before eating. It releases this soapy oil substance. Interesting. Wouldn't you feel the sticky parts of the tentacles burst when you chew through squid, though? No, I mean sometimes the way that it's prepared, like it. No, you wouldn't. And sometimes you don't even see the little tentacle parts, or like you don't. Yeah, sometimes it's prepared differently. Yeah, sometimes when I order calamari, you see the little tentacle parts, and sometimes you don't. Everybody in California, everybody looks like a cat. Dude, you're not wrong with all the plastic surgery. That's so funny. The times when I've gone out there, I've gotten a lot of attention because I think I just look like a normal woman. Like I'm like a girl next door, like normal looking lady in Cali when, because my buddy lives in Beverly Hills area. So when we go out, it's like everybody has all this plastic surgery and they're stretched and they look like cats. So, it's interesting because I'll go out and I'm like, oh, I think I'm cute, but I'm not snatched here and I don't have all this, makeup or this or whatever, this brand or label. But I think that people see a real woman and they're like, it's dope. So it's interesting. These people out there do so much, do too much, and just not the look, not the vibe. But to them, it's beautiful, which is interesting. I don't know. My dream is to have a location far away from everyone. Yeah, me too, Pablo. In the middle of the forest, by a little pond. Sticks to your tongue sometimes. Beautiful to eat, though. Pismo Beach and Avila Beach is cleaner than SoCal. I'll have to remember that. In Scotland, nobody has their own teeth past the age of 15. Actually, why do you think that is? Is it just because of like not prioritizing dental hygiene, like dental care, or inadequate like dental care or something? You're funny, Semtex. Bye. What's up with Skid Row? Yeah, I know. And that's kind of what I was speaking to earlier of like, how are some people able to pull themselves out of the trenches and some people stay stuck there, aka at Skid Row. And I watched this guy on here. His name's Mark Lake guy, and he has a series called Soft White Underbelly, and he does a lot of interviewing of people, that are living in the trenches, and it's crazy. But Skid Row is a whole thing, and that, it should not be happening. You're north of Santa Barbara. Oh, I'd love to buy an island, Pablo. Yes. Go far away. The dog is sleeping because she spent all morning messing with everybody. You missed it. We've been on now for, gosh, holy crap. I've been on for like almost 2 hours now. I need to get off this. So for 2 hours, she was messing with everybody, and now she's finally crashed out. Went to Santa Barbara Bowl for a concert in August, and I thought it was a different world. How so? Why did it feel like a different world? Zook, that sounds like a dream. Where I live is very secluded, the only person on the beach most of the time. That's amazing. No, they're not ignoring me. They're sleeping. They're tired. They can never get enough of me. She's just tired. I'm thankful for that, because otherwise she'd be in my face or everybody else's face, which we love too, but it's nice for her to finally sleep. Sorry, ZZ. I'm sorry, honey. I scare you. Joel said everyone was hugging and saying, "Oh, you look so good to each other." And I'm like, "Oh, all you ladies look like cats." Cat's going to get my dog. Oh, the cats are sleeping. They're good. Yeah, Zoog, you too. Make sure you subscribe and come back sometime. I love chatting with you. Everybody hit that subscribe, turn on notifications on the channel so we can all come back and chat again. Thank you for your time today, and sweet dreams to you. I know it's what, almost 3 a.m.? So yeah, thank you for the awesome combo. I loved it. Going back to the Panhandle where the women look natural and healthy, and my ex-wife was from Texas. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. These women, they do all this stuff to their bodies. They don't realize, I think most men, but there's a type for everybody. I mean, some men probably do like that, plastic surgery look and stuff, and then somebody want, the more natural look. Faith and Zook, I love it. Yeah, good combo today, people. Yay, thank you. Yes. I love it. All good vibes, all good vibes. Aww. Thanks, Pablo. Try to. Yeah, I don't belong in California. My mom passed 2 years ago, and I retired last year. It's time to pull up stakes. I've been hearing that from several California people. I think it serves a purpose for the time, like when you're younger or a certain time in your life, and then, yeah, sometimes it's just that chapter is closed. Dude, I love all the love in here. That's awesome. Yes. Sometimes same to you, bro. Take care, fight hard. Oh, thanks, Pablo. Hi, Aubrey. Oh, did you? When did that happen? Hi, Haryana. We are in the Midwest, United States. Hey, I would love that, Semtex. Seriously, you guys have been awesome. I don't know if you heard me mention it earlier, but it's usually just like me and a few people in here. And usually Hannah and Pups, and we got a few other OGs that have been around since the beginning, and it's been kind of cool that it's been great. I'm glad that you guys are in here today and that we all got to connect. So definitely please subscribe and turn on notifications so we can all pop back in here again and chat. And thank you for the compliment. God. We say that here too in the Midwest. Shower and shave and get to the gym. Get those endorphins and adrenaline going. I need to do that too, Joel. Thank you for the reminder and the motivation. I need to make a call today, see if I can get medical clearance, and we're going to get back to it. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, the endorphins and adrenaline, we need that. Semtex, it's so funny. I had another guy say that too. He's like, he had actually told me, and he might be watching right now, so Senor Bungle, if you're watching, say hi. But he's like, yeah, you're pretty dope. I had to, yeah, same thing essentially. He's like, I thought you were just gonna be like another one of those weird tarot card girls, but you were actually kind of cool. And I'm like, yeah, I am kind of cool. We just do animals and chats. It's so funny. You're funny. I had to swipe through 100 tarot card streams to find this hidden gem, so I'm sticking around. I'm pinning that one. What is this hairy thing? That hairy thing is Xena. She's a Pomeranian Yorkie mix, also known as the Chernobyl gerbil or Master Splinter. You have a great day too, Joel, if you're still here. Sorry, I just saw that. She's sleeping right now. They're used to me talking. Yeah, she's alive. Look, you see her little foot just flinch? Oh, that's cute. I'm not going to wake her up, but if you guys go to my channel, you can watch hundreds of shorts and live streams of where she's up causing a ruckus and messing with everybody. Dude, Faith, it was so good to meet you, and definitely pop back in. And no apologies, and I'm sorry that's the case, and that's what's crazy, and we'll get on that soapbox next time. But take care of yourself. Have a great day. Thanks for chatting. And make sure that you subscribe and turn on notifications so we see you again. Yeah, you too. Seriously. You too. Have a great day. Thank you for saying that. And I love how like this all turned around. And I think that you are a good human. I know I gave you a hard time earlier. You were giving us a hard time. But no, you're good people. So take care of you and yours and have a great day. And then make sure you pop back in and see us next time. Have a great day. And that's crazy. And thank you for typing that because, you know, we're blessed over here in the U.S. We don't have to think about that. Yeah, if you can't be good, then be safe. I like that. That's awesome. You know what I noticed about you Irish or Scottish people? You guys are like witty and funny. Your sense of humor is just something different. I don't know what that is. Why is that, do you think? And Oscar goes to... Who does the Oscar go to? Haryana. If you can't be good, then be safe. Look, she acting. Oh, I know, like she's pretending she's sleeping, but she's really not. She wants to sleep and she's tired, but she's like, she can tell that there's action happening, and so she wants to be part of the action, but she's also really tired. Cece, you can just sleep, baby. Sometimes they both sleep with their eyes cracked a little bit. Okay, you can go night-night, honey. You don't have to stay awake. You just go night-night and close your little eyes, okay? You just close that little eyeball. You go night-night, okay? Shh, go night-night. Go night-night. Okay, you're not gonna go night-night. Sorry. Close your eyes. That's so true. Even my Irish friends, there are days where he just cracks me, and other days I'm just like, shut, will you just stop? Just stop already with the little being cheeky. The cheekiness is unlike anything else. That's so funny. Irish and Scottish are like Marmite. People either take to us or they find us irritating. Why do you think you guys are so funny? Where do you think Irish and Scottish get their sense of humors? And I don't mean to like overgeneralize, but it seems like, I mean, I now, you remind me exactly of my Irish friend. So I think there's now possibly a pattern, so I feel like I can say that without feeling I'm overgeneralizing. See, I want to do something where I can get everybody like into some sort of chat where we can like talk. Like I want to hear all your voices too, especially all of your accents. Do Scottish and Australians kind of no? No, they don't sound alike. Sarcastic humor is our native language. That makes sense, actually. I know that your country's isn't your country animal the unicorn? Your country mascot is a unicorn or something? You stay right here, okay? Be right back, guys. Well, then you're my kind of people. I definitely have a sailor's mouth. Try to keep it in check on here. You never know who's listening, but... Oh, who's cute? You're so cute and little. Look how dirty. You guys made this sheet so dirty. I literally just changed it the other day, too. But they eat carrots, but then it leaves little carrot stains. Yeah, I forget where I learned that. But yeah, I like how you call it a fetish for unicorns. Tell me more about that. And why is it your country's mascot, do you think? You guys got unicorns over there? I believe in unicorns. Were you the one that asked about mermaids, or who asked about mermaids? I think that was Joel. Mermaids and unicorns. My whole childhood right there. I know, you're tired. You should take a little nap. You don't have to stay awake just because I'm awake, honey. You can go night-night. You can go night-night. Yeah. You can go night-night. You don't have to stay awake. I love you. You're so stinking cute. Go night-night. You lay down and go night-night. Okay? Take a little nap. Yeah, go night-night, take a nap. That's awesome. They're like, if we don't have unicorns, we will make them. You guys just have horse statues hanging around? That's like my kind of place. I love horses. Oh. That's awesome. Hi, Onyx. That's so cool. Scottish and Irish people, I think, are the best. I did when I was a kid. We didn't have like the financial means or access to do horseback riding. So I think I did maybe once or twice when I was a kid, but I've just always loved horses. Like, felt a special connection to horses. And then ironically, a couple years ago, I became good friends with the gal who owns a pet store and actually has a farm, and she has a barn with horses there. And one of the horses owners had kind of just abandoned it there, left it there. And so I had come into the pet store one time to get stuff for the dogs, and I was telling her about this equine therapy training I had just completed for like, you know, yeah. And just to kind of understand how horses can help with, mood stuff and mental health and trauma. And so, yeah, I was telling her about the equine therapy and my love for horses and how one day my dream was to have a horse and da-da. She's like, well, we have a horse if you want him. Like, he's yours if you want him. I'm like, what? I'm like, I can't finance a horse right now. I don't have financial means to do that. She's like, no, he just needs a human to, like, hang out with him. Like, the owner kind of abandoned him, just left here. She moved down south, and she finances him still. She pays for his room and board and his hay and everything, but, he needs someone to come out and, love on him and groom on him. And of course they do like the, necessities and stuff to keep him healthy, but all the other horses out there are spoiled rotten, right? They have humans coming out twice a week and bringing them treats and doing the best grooming and taking him for walks and all the things, and he didn't have that. And he was getting mean and depressed and kind of becoming an issue for him. So then it was kind of perfect timing. I had just gone through a breakup and was having kind of a rough time in my life, and I was like, yeah, bet. I can be his human, he can be my horse, and it's been like a really beautiful experience. So but long story short, I don't ride him. He's 26 years old, so I can't ride him. He's just too old for that, I guess, according to them. And I'm okay with that because I was just kind of getting to know horses. I love horses, but I don't know anything about caring for a horse and horse safety and everything. So, it took about a year or so, and I mean, now it's funny. I go out there, and every time I'm out there, I'm like, can I just hop on your back? I'm like, you wouldn't mind, Now we're closer where I think I trust him and I know him and I could, whereas before I was kind of scared to do that too. So yeah, I think this summer maybe I might ask about it and see. If not, I might get up on another horse over there. They have other horses that can be rode. So yeah, I think you got to feel confident. If they can sense your anxiety about it, they're going to be more of a jumpy, sketchy horse. So you got to be confident and cool, calm, and collected. I think the longer I've been around him and like learned horse stuff, then the more comfortable I feel. And now I'll go out and like, I go out to the dry lot, and all the horses will come over and say hi to me. Whereas before I'd be like so nervous, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get kicked or bit or something. But no, I feel more comfortable and calm, and I think they can tell too. So they always come over and like a little horse whisperer. I'm standing there with 1, 2, 3, 4, like five horses all around me. Exactly. The upkeep of a horse is a good distraction to the dramas of life. And that's why he was like a blessing to me. Like, we really kind of, I think saved is a dramatic word, but we really helped each other. Because, I came into his life at a time where he needed someone, and he came into my life at a time where I needed someone or something. So yeah, I go out to the farm, and you're out the farm, and there's no noise of traffic and city life, and when you're loving on a horse and being cognizant of your energy and focusing on grooming and all the steps, and you're not thinking about anything else. So it has been like a really good distraction. Like, that's a truly happy time for me when I can just be out there and not think about anything. The hardest part is just getting out there. It's a 30-minute drive, and there's always stuff to be done, right? So it's an hour commute there and back, and then you spend a couple hours there, so that's 3 hours, and it's necessary and it's needed. But sometimes it's like, gosh, I should be doing this, and I needed to get this done, and I need to get this done. And so like spending the time, but then it's like, okay, if you're so stressed that you have to be thinking that, then you should probably definitely be just hanging out with the horse for a couple hours to calm everything down. So yeah, he's been a blessing. That's my boy. His name's Jag. I think I'll post some videos on here sometime soon for you guys to see. Yes, Midwest does horse shows. I'm sure they do it more regularly, but because I'm not like in that like kind of lifestyle, then I don't know a lot about it. But our big thing is the fair each year. Each state usually has a state fair. And so that's when you'll see like the big horse show. So every year we have the state fair for 2 weeks, and people will come in and yeah, they do 4-H stuff and they do horse shows and that's yeah. I go to the state fair to get my turkey leg on a stick, or no, just like my turkey leg. Period. I get turkey leg. I see my horse show. I'll go look at the art. I look at the baby animals. Usually get some fried pickles and cheese curds, and people watch, and then call it a day. Yeah, but it's a lot of work to maintain those horses if you do it well. And they're so funny. Like just the other day, I went and groomed. And I spent like 2 hours grooming him. I got all the dirt off him, and he was looking shiny and good. And I let him back out to the dry lot, and the first thing he did was went and rolled in the mud and the dirt. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" But I guess it does. I forget what that does for. I mean, just to roll makes them feel good. It's like a readjustment for them. But also, I think having a layer of dust or dirt feels good for them in some way. And regardless, the old dirt has to get off anyways. I guess if they have old dirt that stays on for too long, it causes some sort of like fungal thing or something. A micro pig. My mom had one years ago, but our dogs ate it when we were at home. No, are you serious? Are you joking? Oh my gosh. I thought about a little pot-bellied pig. I'm not doing any more pets for a while. If I do any more pets, it's going to be something that can give me something too. So our next round of pets in a couple years maybe will be chickens. We're going to get like 3 or 4 chickens. Some like black and white ones. We're going to name them Frida, Freya, Georgia, and Oprah. So we can get some eggs. Are eggs expensive over there? They keep on getting more expensive here. It's crazy. Remember when eggs were like $2.50 or $3.50 a pop, and now they're like $5. Oh shit! I need to go pick up eggs too from the pet store today. The farm I was just telling you about, they have chickens and goats, and so they sell eggs. So you can get. Oh, did you see her laying on Luna's butt? Isn't that cute? Farm raised eggs for $5, $12 or 12 for 5. You buy them at the store for $4.97. So what? I'm spending 3 cents extra, but I'm also supporting local and getting farm fresh eggs, so it's worth it. But I would love a little micro pig, a little pot-bellied pig. How big do they get? Oh my gosh, you eat 12 eggs for breakfast each day? What the heck? You're getting your protein in. Holy cow. How big are you? I know you're a fighter, so what are your numbers? You like are MMA fighter? Are they big fighter guys? Are they little fighter guys? I forget. 12 eggs? That's crazy. Is it hard to eat that many eggs? Or like, are you that hungry that you can? Or are you sometimes just like shoveling it down just because you know you need the protein? That's insane. But also 250 for, oh yeah, 250 for 6. So yeah, so. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Yeah, I had no idea they had micro pigs like the size of Xena. It's like they're like literally like baby piglets. That's insane. I'm gonna look into that. My luck though, I'd get somebody selling me a hog as a piglet, be like, oh yeah, it's a micro pig, and then it turns out to be 500 pounds. Oh, that is so cute. I'm gonna look into that. Can you imagine if we had a little black micro pig here on the bed hanging out? So yeah, that's about, in pounds, it's 190 or so. So yeah, about the same as us then. So 250 for 6, probably about $5 for 12. Yeah, you guys like your booze over there. You Irish and Scottish like your booze. I mean, we all like our booze, but my Irish friend was telling me that there's a lot of like little fryers are really common over there, like little I don't know, he'd like fry French fries and stuff with like oil. And he said there's a lot of fires over there that are caused by those because people get drunk and like forget about the fryers going or something. Like, oh my gosh. I also wonder too, is it very sunny over there? Because I think I read that like the depression rates are higher over in Ireland, Northern Ireland especially, because of just lack of sunlight and vitamin D, I think. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Do you have any fights coming up soon? Why do you bulk up before the fights? Is it to, like, what does that do? Sorry, this is coming from someone who has no idea about fighting or how bulking up or anything works. Yeah, I bet diet is boring. You eat the same things every day for months. I mean, can you ever eat chocolate? You just choose not to like keep your weight in check, or rain, fog, more rain, cold wind constantly from the North Sea as well. So even on a rare sunny day, we don't feel it. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I could do that. It's like it's so beautiful for so many reasons over there, but I need my sunshine. That's crazy. You guys ever heard of happy lights? Those lights that you can get that mimic the sun? Oh yeah, so I think that's what I was getting at too. Is I think I read that like self-medicating with alcohol to manage like depression because of the lack of vitamin D from the lack of sunshine is a thing too. Then I almost kind of wonder like at some point, you know, are y'all just kind of like used to it, right? Like if you grew up never having sunshine, like maybe your bodies need less vitamin D than the average person. I don't know how my little ADHD brain thinks. Well, we'll give you some of our sunshine today. that's cute, Cece. So when I'm at 215, it's through sparring and gym over months. So I'm shedding weight all the time. Then near a fight, I'll slow down and just bulk back up to where I can feel comfortable. Like comfortable how? Like just like, so when you're at 215, it's because you're working out a whole lot and you're shedding weight in the process. And then near the fight, so why do you slow down near a fight and try to bulk back up to where you feel comfortable? It's just like you feel more energized or something, or you have more meat on you, or like what does that do, I wonder? Sorry, I can't even get the words out, but I'm just wondering why the bulk up period before a fight. Does it give you like more, make you look more like muscular? Your stomach feels better because it has food in it. Your brain feels better because it's more nourished with nutrients. Or what is that? So interesting. The snow's melting here. Hopefully I won't have to shovel. Okay. So like when you're in the gym and you have the strict diet, like it's like training, like you're getting your body conditioned and you're training, but then, and it's hard. But then like as the fight gets closer, you can let loose a little bit and bulk back up towards your natural weight. The fights are the easy part, the training drains you more. So you don't feel like sluggish? Like, so my thought would be that like if you have been like eating so good and training so hard and then you kind of like, you know, maybe stop doing that as much and you start eating different things, I would wonder if you start to feel like sluggish. Like, you know, maybe like before you're only eating chicken and shrimp and 12 eggs a day, and then what, like, then you maybe, you know, eat other foods, but then, yeah, it feels good for you? Like, it feels like nourishing and comfortable, or does that make sense? Hmm. All right, so for most of the time, you're just like training, you're working hard, you're getting your body and your muscles ready for the fight. And then you kind of let loose a little bit. And it sounds like it must not impact your fight to like let loose and bulk up a little bit more. Yeah, part of me just wondered like would you start to feel like bloated because you know you've been eating 12 eggs a day and now maybe you had like toast with your eggs or something, and so you feel different. I don't know. I know nothing about fighting and like bulking and working on all that stuff, so I probably sound ridiculous right now, but oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry. You're okay. Go back to bed. I'm sorry. I feel sluggish through the training, okay, because you're, yeah, okay. But towards the fights, I feel healthier because in order to get back to the weight I lose in training, I dirty bulk effectively. What's dirty bulk? That kind of makes sense. Yeah, you're draining yourself, you're working so hard, but you're getting your body and muscles in where they need to be for the fight ultimately. But then, yeah, you probably does take a toll because you don't have as many calories going in or nutrients or something. Okay, I think I'm picking up what you're throwing down. That's so interesting. You eat like a pig to get back to my normal weight and then sit around instead of train towards the fight. Do most fighters do that? Is that like a common practice? Or is that what works for you? So interesting. Okay, so I shouldn't feel bad when I have periods of time where I'm training. I'm not training for anything, but like when I'm working out and doing so good, I'm eating healthy, working out, but then there's a period where I like completely fall off the bandwagon. Then I get back to it though. But I think I did hear it's good for your metabolism when you do that too. Hi, Chris. Hope everyone's doing well today. You're sweet for saying that. Thank you. You too. We're having a great day today. Been talking with some amazing people about some interesting topics. I'm learning a lot about the world and how people live and how people have gotten through things that are hard and crocodiles and sharks and fighting and bulking and all of the things. It's been a great convo. So welcome to it. You're kind of hitting the tail end of it, but after the live, this will probably be posted to the page and you can go back and watch the first part of it. Yeah, so I was wondering about like someone, yeah, it's interesting to me that I think you would think that someone would like train harder and like, yeah, I'm thinking of like maybe a bodybuilder. You know, I was doing personal training for a while and yeah, bodybuilding. So I think about what they do up until their bodybuilding event and they're, you know, restricting and working. So I guess that's what I would assume for a fighter too, but it kind of does make sense. Like you've done the hard work, you've got the muscles ready, and now, so like how long do you bulk for? How long is your, how long before your fight do you decide to shift it up and then bulk? Thanks for saying that. I appreciate that. Makes me feel a bit better that you don't fall off the wagon, you do it intentionally, but you're like intentionally working your ass off and then intentionally eating like a pig to bulk up to give you what you need to fight a fight. So if I'm doing it accidentally, I feel better. You do it intentionally. I do it accidentally. And sounds like it's okay. No, I am having more grace with myself, I think. I'm learning that we do have those. And I think it's okay. I mean, yeah, you can probably speak to that. You're like people, I mean, there are some people who can do it all day, every day, right? Like when you're in your training restrictive mode, like you're probably on it, but and there, I feel like there are some people who do that like most days of the, you know, most days out of the year, like all the time. But I don't know if that's realistic. I don't know. Yeah, things work for different people, different ways, and so I'm learning to have grace with myself. Kick butt, work hard, pump iron, walk, get the steps in, do all the things when I can. And then if there are times where I'm not able to do that, like it's okay, you know? Then you got to get back to it. Cannot wait for summer to get here. I think hopefully that was the last blizzard or snowfall of the year we had the other day, and hopefully now we get summer because I'm so much more active in summertime. I feel so good. I can tell the winter sluggishness have kind of caught up a little bit. We get a lot of us over, well, not a lot of us, but some of us over here will get like, it's called seasonal affective disorder, which is like seasonal depression. You know, because we have all the different seasons. We have like, you know, summer, and then we have spring, and then we have fall, and then we have winter. And so during those fall, winter months, we don't have as much sunshine. So we have like a big drop, you know, in spring and summer, the sun's out all the time. We have all this vitamin D. And then fall, winter comes, and we're lacking that vitamin D that we're normally getting from the sun. So some will fall into like a little bit of like a depression or a slump. And it's just harder, it's harder to move around outside when you have a foot of snow and ice and stuff. So we're coming back in our season though. We're coming into spring. Snow's gonna melt. The sun is gonna be out more. Flowers are gonna start popping up. Start seeing all the bunnies and squirrels, and it's our season. In summertime, I'm doing yard work all the time, mowing all the time, digging in the dirt, planting things. Hopefully I can get a garden going this year. I did the first year or two, and then life got busy and I wasn't able to last year. I did a flower garden last year, but I did not do any vegetables. I'll bulk up for 4 to 5 weeks, then get my head punched, which is the fun part. Because right after the fight, I'm back to months of regimental training and diet again, which lasts 5 months. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's insane. All right, so do you make good money doing that? Or you just really enjoy fighting? Or what brought you into a profession where you knowingly get your head punched in? That's crazy. I'm gonna check out your page after this, see if you have anything posted about your fights or stuff or anything like that. Do me a favor and comment on one of my like shorts or videos after this, because then like when you comment on one of my shorts or videos, then it first off reminds me, but then I'm able to just easily click on your name and visit your channel. Or other times I have to like try to search people, and then like sometimes their username that displays is different than the username that their channel is. So then I can't find them, so. Yes, I have, I've had a garden before and I have grown, and I really want to focus on that this year, with all the new president stuff and tariffs and how that's going to impact food prices and availability at grocery stores. I would love to. I'm also really into like homesteading and sustainability. I love it. I haven't had the time for it because, I have a house, I run a business, and I have these animals. But this year I would love to focus on that. And I want to get into like canning and like jarring food. So not only am I growing my food, but I'm also then creating a stockpile, so I don't have to buy spaghetti sauce, during the year. I have my green beans already canned up. So that's my goal. I'm hoping I can get ahead of things at the tail end of these winter months before spring hits, and then hopefully I'll have more of a bandwidth to put into growing and harvesting and storing food. But yes, that is the idea. That is the idea. I have a big tree in my backyard that's right in the middle, and she's a big one, and I love her, but I think she's dying. So I need to get her removed at some point, and once she's gone, then I can get, it sounds so bad, but what happens. We have I think she's an ash tree, and we have something called like the white boar ash or something like that, some sort of beetle that came over the States, and it's been like basically killing all of our ash trees. So unfortunately my tree and my neighbor's tree got infected, and we didn't notice it soon enough. We could have maybe treated it or something before, but it just happened. So now she's just kind of slowly dying off. So long story short, when she's gone, I want to plant some fruit trees. Maybe some apple and cherry and what else can grow out here? Pear, an apple, pear, and a cherry tree. So that's my goal. And then I'll have the veggies, and then I'll have the fruit, and then someday we'll get chicken. So we'll have the eggs. I've even like wondered about like harvesting like fish in some way. I don't know. That's too far out there, but I've thought about it. I had a friend that was researching like harvesting crickets and stuff as a protein source. Well, that's too much for me. I'm not opposed to eating a cricket if I need to survive out in nature, but I don't need to eat crickets, so I'm not going to. Look at that, and that's so cute. They sleep butt to butt. Everybody's sleeping. I'd love to be self-sufficient. Your mom dragged you to martial arts to get me off the streets when I was 14 because I was getting too known by the police. Uh-oh. Kept me humbled and away from trouble, plus they got me in growl. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good mama. Good job, Mom. Tell her the Pittie and Kittie Committee says good job. And it worked. It's awesome. What is, I forget what the, what are the gangs called out there? Not the militia. Isn't the militia? My Irish friend was telling me about that kind of life and getting sucked into it. It's really common. It's so easy to do. What do you call it? They don't call them gay. I don't know if I can say that word on here. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you... Jeez, that's crazy. Have you ever had any serious injuries from your fight? That's crazy. And are these like televised? Are they just like at a venue? People pay to come watch? We have MMA fighters over here too, but I just don't. That's cute. You guys both stretch at the same time, cuties. Yeah, I've never really. It's so barbaric. I mean, it's. I mean, who doesn't love a man that can fight? I mean, let's be honest. But it's like barbaric but like my logical brain is like, oh my gosh, that's a brain injury. Oh my gosh, they could become. Oh my gosh, like I'm just too anxious. But I mean, who doesn't love an MMA fighter? Let's be honest. It's just so dangerous. Oh, interesting. The Jacobite Revolution. I don't know anything about that. I'm gonna have to watch a YouTube video on that one. Look at you. You're looking kind of thick today, Luna. I need to get you guys dog food today. Thicker than a stinker, heavy like a Chevy. Come on, little mama, let me rub upon your belly. Hey. Sorry. You're just so cute when you're sleeping. It's hard not to mess with you. I'm sorry. Love you. I won't call you chubby anymore. You're cute. You're fine. It's okay if you got a little pudge. It's okay. Do you need more ear stuff? Want me to put more in your ears? Oh, no. Okay, I won't. You can just stay there. You're fine. I'm not going to do it. I already did it once today. You little matchy, stretchy girls. You're cute. Oh, your ears are bugging you, honey. I know. Just go back to bed. I'll put more in tonight, okay? No, baby. Hi, little baby, stretchy girl. Does your mom go to your fights? I feel like that'd be hard as a mom to see. Well, no, she got you into the field, so. Hi, little baby girl. You did that little tiny puppy. Oh my gosh, what in the heck? broken leg years ago, which was a nuisance. Yeah, I'd say so. My hands break constantly. The knuckles are pushed halfway up. And a chipped tooth. I told you about it. Oh my gosh. Semtex. That's crazy. Can you wear gloves to like reinforce your hands and knuckles? And are you gonna get your tooth fixed? Probably not when you're fighting. That wouldn't be very smart, would it? Wait till you've retired from fighting and then get your teeth fixed. Or you just rock it like that forever as a battle wound. Oh my gosh. Ani, your face is so funny. Onyx. Cece, calm down. He's trying to tell you to calm down, babe. Good boy, Ani. Cece, calm down, honey. Good boy, Onyx. Good boy. I know. You can tell her she's being too much. She just doesn't listen. Cece, Zena. Him's trying to... Zizi. Come here. Leave him alone. He's trying to sleep. Poor guy. Oh, now you're gonna come bug Luna. How about you just don't bug anybody and lay down? Yeah, your taxi is like the person who drives you, or is the taxi the one that like, you know, puts the Vaseline on your face and like puts your mouth guard in and like gives you water on the side of the ring? What's a taxi? The actual driver or like the assistant in the ring? Oh, did I scare you? Luna, did you too? You stink. What are you doing? You can pull that up. That's okay. Hi, Maria. Are you in Scotland too? Yeah, I'd be like your mom. I'd be like, no thanks. Yeah. That's Onyx over there, and that's Luna. I'm still working on a black screen right now. I can't see. Oh, wait. Let's see if this helps. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. The designated driver. Oh my gosh. You guys drink like after the matches or before or during? You're in England, Maria? Welcome. What part of... Oh, you're in England, you don't have to say. Cool. I got rerouted to England once when I missed my flight from Chicago to Rome. Fiumicino, but I was only there in the airport for about 5 hours. I didn't realize England had a different currency than Italy, so I had all my Italy money. I knew they didn't take U.S. currency, so I thought they took like Italian money. So I went to pay, and he's like, "Ma'am, we don't." He's like, "You could pay with this, but you have a debit card instead or something." I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Northern, oh yeah, so you're North Scotland, huh? Yep, I went to Rome in 2016. I was blessed to go on a trip with my friend. His family was going and they invited me to go along. They're Italian, and we were spending time in Rome as little tourists, but also going to go down to Sicily to see their family. They had family in a small town called Calasciabetta. So we spent time in Calasciabetta. We also spent a few days in Palermo and Piazza Marina. And honestly, and then Taormina. We were in Taormina for like a week, and that was one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life. So Rome was beautiful. Of course, all the history there. I'm glad I got to see every single thing there that I saw. And if I had to go back to Italy, I'd probably go back to Sicily and spend more time just traveling the whole coastline and go back to Taormina and Hala is back. What up, Hala? Yeah, it's wintertime here in the Midwest, so we're just coming out of a blizzard. So we've had some nasty weather. About a week or two ago, we were in the negatives where the dogs couldn't be out for more than a minute. They'd come back and limping because their paws would freeze. So I was just telling Semtex about this. We're in the Midwest where we get all of our seasons, and so we're coming out of winter, and we didn't have a lot of snow, but it was really cold, really, really cold this winter. So the girls have not been outside as much. So when you see us this summer, we're going to be outside a lot. We're always in the backyard in the summertime. We don't go to dog parks. I don't believe in dog parks. I just think that I want to keep my dog safe, and that's one thing I can do. But they have friends they play with. We have a corgi that we play with. My brother has a dog that they play with. Luna I used to live in an apartment, and we had a dog park in the backyard, and I knew all those people. So I think the problem with dog parks is you get the randoms that come in, and dogs are pack animals, right? So in the apartment, all the same dogs would play together all the time. It was never a newbie. And so they were able to kind of, figure out their hierarchy within their pack. Problem with dog parks then is you throw a random dog in the mix that kind of has a big head, and then they all scramble and they're trying to figure out who's the alpha, and then that's when fights happen and stuff. I trust my dogs. I just don't trust other people and their dogs. So no, we don't do dog parks, but we are outside a lot, and in the summertime. So again, yeah, this is the season of winter, so you're seeing lots of chilling inside. I mean, heck, a week or two ago, it was like the temperature was literally -15, and the feels like, I think did it get that low? The temperatures were literally in the negatives, and the feels like temperature was like -15, -20. So, oh yeah, they have different weather. We go to my brother's house, so they have Uncle Mason that they love. So we go to his house. You see some videos and lives there. They have friends. They go on car rides with me. We go to the pet store. I mean, they do stuff. You just happen to see us when we're chilling. The Northern English are the best English, in my opinion. That's awesome. Oh yeah, cheers, Semtex. We say a few Scottish words here. What are some Scottish words? Maria, our language is 90% swearing. I hope you know the good ones. I'm an effing fluent FFS. That's awesome. It's probably why I probably love the Scottish and Irish so much, because, yeah, you just say it like it is, and your sailor's mouth, and lad, lass, burn. Did we just become best friends? Yep. Cue Step Brothers movie. F yeah. What's burn? Scottish and Irish are so cheeky. Oh, and then my friend would always say, "You dirty bastard." uh, of course. It's my favorite movie. Zizi, where'd you go? Come here, babe. Uh-oh. Zena, come here, babe. Where were you? Where did you go? Where did you go and how did you get there? Where did you go and how did you get there? And why? Oh, Tina, this is Zena. Zena and Tina. You sound like a cat. Yes, you do. You sound like a cat. Boop. Are you going to go eat your food? Or do you have to go outside? Did you go outside? You do? Okay, let's go outside. Oh, you're going to get your toy? Okay. Is that your baby lamb chop? Do you want to try to catch it? I'm try to catch it. Let's try to catch it. Ready? Go. Ooh, good try. She likes to catch things. You want to catch your carrot? Here, let's catch this dirty little carrot. Ready? Good catch. Way to go. He's a good little circus pup. Oh, you want to do it again? Okay. Ready? Catch. Oh, good try. Oh, nice toss, Zizi. She likes to toss it too. Thank you. Yeah, she's pretty cute. Pretty cute and naughty. Oh, it went. Did it go in your kennel? Go in there and get it. She tossed her little carrot and it flew in. Let's see if she can figure out how to get in there and do it. You're almost there. Keep going. Good job. Go. Go get it. Go get it. You gotta go inside. Oh, you can do it. You almost had it. I distracted you though. She is so tiny. You're right. She's about like, I wonder how much she weighs now. I'd say probably like 6 or 7 pounds. She's so little. Oh, that's her little Stuffy. Stuffy's taller than she is. Yeah, Luna's still asleep to the world. There's a tired baby. I think she's got a little ear thing going on right now, which makes sense as to why she's been so lethargic. So she sometimes gets like a yeast buildup in her ear. So I noticed she was feeling a little bit off today. Cleaned her ears out and put some ear ointment in, but we'll see if it starts to feel better. But pretty much what she does anyways. She'll be hyped up for about 20 minutes and then she basically just sleeps the rest of the day. What are you doing, Ani? Yeah, she's chill as a cucumber. Aren't you, Luna? You're so chill. You're so chill. Well, now I know why Semtex likes you. He's a big fighter guy. You're bully breed, so your little dogs probably aren't your thing, Semtex, huh? Smaller dog with a bigger personality, yes. Yep, exactly. Luna just turned 8 yesterday. And then Xena is 1. She's still a puppy. Here. Tell me that you love lamb chop. And you love your little lamb chop. Look at her little nose. Oh, a Japanese Akita? That's dope. big energy, big personality breed. What do you have for dogs, Maria? You had a German Shepherd and now a Border Collie. Well, those are cool breeds. Rest in peace to your German Shepherd if it passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I think it's like one. I think 1 in 8 or 1 in 7. Yeah, which is crazy. I know. I need to remember that. Somebody said that. So like when she's, so what, 8 times 7? I don't know how that works. Anyone know how the dog years work? Oh yeah, 7. So what? Like 1 year in people life is like 7 years for them. What's 8 times 7? Anyone do any math? I can't even think about that. It makes me too sad to think that she's like, what's 8 times 7? Maybe it would give me more patience and grace though if I thought about what she really is in dog years. It's 3:50, sitting here with my dingo. 56? Oh, makes me sad. You're not 56. It does put things into perspective, though. I do need to think about that, Luna. I'm going to actually think of you as that so that I remember and have patience and grace when you're being slow and not listening. You're probably thinking, yeah, I'm 56 years old. I've lived my life. But you're going to live for 18 more years. You're going to live for such a long time. You're going to live for so long. 18 years. You too. Nah, she's a baby. As I tell her that every day, Maria. I'm like, you're a little baby. You're just a little tiny baby. Yes, you are just a little tiny baby. You're just a little tiny baby. Yeah. Because she hears me always say it to this one, so then I feel bad. But we are going to pretend that she's a baby. I know. She literally is near retirement age, pensioner. Okay, did I read this yet? 3:50, sitting here with my dingo as a cyclone is bearing down on us. That's crazy, Matthew Walker. Where are you at? Where are you located? Your dog is 9. Oh, how's my baby girl? I know. I try to speak it into existence. Speak it into existence. Ooh, Australia, East Coast. Maria, good with that. How'd you know he was in Aussie? We've had 3 Australian what's the word? We've had 3 Aussies in here today. That's so cool. You just missed we had Harley. Oh yeah, and it is 3:50 a.m. there. You're right. I mean, not that you were wrong, but they were both talking too, like, well, it's getting late. We better get off here. Yeah, isn't a dingo a kind of dog? I thought that's like an African dog. Or is that something else that I said out loud that I shouldn't have said out loud? Oh, dingo. Oh, yeah. It's an Australian? Yeah, it's a wild dog. So how do you have a wild dog as a pet? Do they domesticate him? Or did you like rescue it as a pup? Maria, you're sharp. Smart cookie. Can't sleep with the wind howling. That's crazy. Yeah, we had a blizzard here a couple days ago. We had winds up to 50 or 60 miles an hour. We don't usually get that. So I can only imagine. Do you guys are the cyclones and like the wind like that normal for you this time of year? Yep, exactly. Sometimes we had Harley and Zook in here. They're from Australia. I forget where they were at. I know Zook was on the coast somewhere. Oh, okay. That's so cool that we reach people in England and Australia. We had someone from Nigeria with us earlier. That's crazy. Not normally this far south. Global warming, huh? Have any of you guys seen our page, our channel before, or is this your first time seeing us? You're Spanglish, that's cool. First time, well, welcome. Welcome to the Pittie and Kittie Committee. Hi, Onyx. Yep, you're the kitty, aren't you? And we just hang out and chat, and we always seem to find really good people that pop in. So welcome. If you like hanging out with us, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't lose us to the internet forever. Hey, stay in here. Come on, get up. Get up. That's so cool. Oh, thanks, girl. Appreciate you. It's born here in the UK. Parents, that's Onyx trying to open the closet door again. That woke me up last night a couple times. Hey, Ani, stop it, buddy. Zena, come here, babe. Oh, Matthew, I'm so sorry to hear that. Aww. I'm really sorry about that. That sucks. We were just talking about snakes in Australia. Come here, kids. Come here. Yeah, you don't need to be doing any of that. Come here, get up. Come on, get up. Okay, good girl. Stay there. You're staying in here, miss. I'm sorry. Barcelona or Real Madrid? Neither. It was a rough scale snake, bad venom. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry. What was your cat's name? Spud? That's adorable. Oh, Zizi, I know. That make you sad too? Did you hear her little noise? It's a great name. Oh, dear God, please take care of Spud. We know that Spud is running around across the Rainbow Bridge with all the other happy cats, and Spud is getting all of the treats and looking down on Matthew until you guys meet again. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Rest in peace, Spud. Oh, we had a German Shepherd named Pepsi. That's so cute too. You guys are cute with the names, Pepsi. Oh, how'd your German Shepherd die? Was it old age or something happened? A Manx white with brown spots. What's a Manx? What is that? What is it? I haven't heard of a Manx. Is that like a mix with a Maine Coon? Oh, sorry, Apicardo. This one's Xena. That's Xena. That's Luna. Tailless cat. That's cool. Oh, I'm sorry, Maria. That's too bad about your dog, too. From the Isle of Man. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, the cat died first, and then a family member, it broke his big, beautiful heart. Oh, that is so sad. I wondered what you meant when you said heartbroken. I wasn't sure if you were talking to Matthew or... That's really sad. Dogs are so sensitive. I've seen videos of German Shepherds especially. Actually, the videos that I've seen have been German Shepherds. One was it's like a canine, or like a cop dog. And it went up to they took it to the funeral, and the dog ran right up to the casket and was like sniffing and like looked distressed. And then I saw another video of a German Shepherd who had been taken to the cemetery, and it ran right up to where its owner's grave was and was like crying, like laid on the grave. It was really sad. Okay. Oh, he thought the cat was his mother. Oh. Oh, sweet baby. That's so cute. That's sweet. I'm assuming the kitty was there first, and then they got the German Shepherd. So the cat basically helped raise him. Yeah, German Shepherd head tilts are cute. Yeah, that's cool. How do you get a dingo? Like, I mean, are they domesticated there? People like breed them and sell them? Or is it like you found it as a pup and brought it in and rescued it? You too, Maria. Appreciate you stopping in. Definitely stop by again. If you go to our channel, there's like a notification bell somewhere up at the top, and that will give you notifications when we hop on live. Yeah, that is a whole flex. You're right, Subtext. Found her on the farm. I was wondering about that. Like, yeah, do they sell them at pet stores, or you found her on the farm? Oh, so you just raised her up. What's her name? Yes, we'll see you around. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks again for stopping in. Jetta, that's a cool name. Does Jetta mean anything, or did you get that from somewhere? I really like that name, Jetta. You guys are all so nice. I love it. We have good people in this chat. I'm going to get off in like 5 minutes. Oh, Aboriginal name? That's cool. What is it? Does it have any meaning? I did some research in college on the Maori. That was fascinating. Lost one. Oh, that's cute. That's so fitting. Jetta, lost one. Oh. I wonder if that's why they got the name Jedi for Star Wars, if it means like lost out in space or something. I don't know. It's a brilliant name. Lost one. Jetta. Ow, CC. Who's a little circus dog? Who's a little circus dog? Who is it? Who is it? All right, everybody. I know I said 5 minutes, but I'm kind of getting hungry and I need to do things before I go into work that I should have been doing this whole time. But, you know, whatever. We do what we can do when we can do it. But I've thoroughly enjoyed talking with each and every one of you. Thank you for popping in on the feed today. And I hope that I will see you all again soon. And if I don't, I hope that you all have an amazingly beautiful life and have all the blessings and good luck and safety and health coming your way. Matthew, I hope that you're able to sleep tonight and that cyclone calms down. Semtex, I hope that you are safe in all of your fights and that you win them all. And you have happy training and bulking. And if you want to see us again, hit that subscribe and go to our channel and turn on all notifications. And that will give you a reminder when we pop on live again. If you need something to do while we're gone, feel free to hop on our page and scroll our shorts. We have hundreds of cute videos that will keep you entertained until you fall asleep. Matthew, I've been told that my voice puts people to sleep quite often, so feel free to hop on our channel too and watch one of my old lives. And maybe I'll bore you enough to make you fall asleep. Yay, that's good to hear. Okay, everybody have a good day today. Take care of yourself and each other. And until next time, remember you are kind, you are smart, you are important, and we love you. Adios. You too. What'd you say? What'd you say earlier? Some text. If you can't have a good. What'd you say earlier? If you can't have a good day, then, or if you can't be good. I forget what you said, but it was brilliant. Can't be good. I don't know what you said. It was nice. Okay, we should actually go now. Oh yeah, if you can't be good, be safe. And back to you, some text. Be good and safe, and we'll talk to you next time, okay? All right, bye guys. Adios. Bye-bye.